Say it.
Funnier if I interrupt Angelus. If Angelus is like, hey, Ted, oh, hey, and I just be like, fuck you. That's funnier than I'm just doing randomly, okay? Oh, what's up, Ted? Fuck you.
Raven, say hi.
Hey,
Say hi, ETAP. Wish you were here.
hey, Tep, I wish you were here, but no, you're a scrub back in Michigan.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we see will defy explanation.
Now take your posters.
If you wanna view,
It's me, Little Booster.
simply look around and view right. Anything you want to do.
Infowars.com.
Wanna change the world. There's nothing to it.
The only thing that dogs fear more than Michael Vick is Anthony Fauci.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world.
Why'd you quit the band?
People's champion, Etep Wakuian. Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation.
It is I, it is he, it is me, PWD Etep Wakuian in the place to be reviews. Right back here with all of yous. The people's champion in the house with you. Tonight, Wednesday night, Going Rogue, episode number 41. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your screens. We are in glorious high definition here, which is terrifying. If you're looking at me right now, I would just look away. Look away. That's what my wife says anyway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show planned for you this evening. Wonderful guest with us. He's returning to the program after an absence. Last time Oz was on was back during the Fandom Menace Friday Night Live days. But before we introduce our guest for the evening, let me introduce to you my co-host with the most, my brother from another mother, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony ToneDef of the Clown World Review.
The world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. Tony ToneDef, rocking with you. We're going in Rogue, the place to be. Reviews. What's up, everybody out there in the chat? Hail to everyone on the panel. It's great to see you again. Looking forward to a great show. And yeah, boosters.
It's your boosters. Oh, brother, man. Thank you for being here, Tony. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. We missed you last week.
Yeah.
We missed you.
It's
But
relaxing week.
Me, Saggy, Nick, and Trey held it down last Wednesday night, though. It was all good. We knew you needed some time off.
Saggy.
Yep, she was here. She was on camera too, so that was an extra treat for everybody. We got to see Saggy on camera. But before we start talking about the my future ex-wife, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our guest. He is the author of let me show you right here, ladies and gentlemen. This book right here, if my green screen will allow it. Yes, it will. Everlasting Survivors, which they're getting
barely
ready.
any green at all.
No, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Oz to you.
Hey, well, I'm glad to be back.
Welcome back, man. Thank you for coming on tonight, brother. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
I we're gonna talk about the well, go ahead and plug the book while you're at it, man. Do it up.
So there are very few first printings still available at Etsy.com, but for any since they'll sell out soon, there will be a relaunch of Everlasting Survivors. I don't know the exact date, but I will keep in contact with you and all of your viewers so that they will know when it goes back up, and there'll be a new cover. The next launch will have additional items, so people like yourself who already have the book, they can get a T-shirt or trading cards and cool shit like that. Because you don't need to buy the book, you've got it. But maybe you want to rep it on your body, or have a poster on the wall.
I would love that, honestly, and I will back it. I will back it again. Absolutely. I have no problem doing it. You sent me a copy for free last time, and I appreciate that, but I want to back it. I want to throw my money behind this thing.
I appreciate it, but I sent you a copy because you had me on.
Well, thank you, sir.
It's teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work, my man. No, I have no problem backing the creators who are on the show. And like I said, we put our money where our mouth is when it comes to that, because we backed our man Red Gaze with Sunsworn, Edge of Annihilation, which this is my next read right here. This is a big thick book. Sunsworn, Wings of Vengeance is coming out soon.
That's freaking pretty right there,
dude. If you don't know who Vinnie Tartamella is, Vinnieart, check this man out. This is City of Venus, Dead City. He's going to start working on the sequel to this right after Shadow of the Kraken fulfills. This is one of his art books. He did Through the Woods, which is a beautiful hardcover book he launched and independently, handled on his own. Killed it. There's still copies left. And of course, Bonds, The Drive, Nerium. This garnered a lot of big time attention. And this is a beautiful book. This is a manga indie comic that Nerium did. And I have there's art prints in here. This is, first of all, the packaging. I want to show this off again.
Absolutely.
This is Nerium's book.
Some of it went away.
Dude, the art in here is absolutely just it's beautiful. I read this and it was one of those books, and it's funny because the indie books that I get, I read and I'm like, I need more of this, like right meow. And I never have that with a mainstream comic. You never get that with a mainstream comic where you're like, I need more of this right now. It doesn't happen anymore.
Well, the problem is that, and I could talk about this too long, so I don't know how much time I got, but it seems a lot like the passion is gone. I'm the same way. When I'm sure you probably already mentioned it, but no more Truth, Justice, in the American Way. And I'm just, the day that was announced, I said, all right, I'm stop giving you my money, pal. Yep. Not for the phrase, but for what it represents. And okay, I don't need to give you my money. Obviously, I've given DC plenty of my money in the past.
Yeah.
But I'll just keep it, and if you're scared to, stand for Truth, Justice, in the American Way, I'm sure that I and plenty of others can fill your void.
That is absolutely right. And that's where we need to go, is keep your money in the indie sphere, ladies and gentlemen. Back these independent creators like Oz, all your favorite independent creators, back them. Put your money behind their projects, because this is the only way that the mainstream is going to get that fucking message that we're like, yes. we don't fucking want this bullshit. We don't want your goddamn politics. It's like Kelly Sue DeConnick that said, what comics are you reading that don't have politics in them? And then she's like, oh shit, mainstream comics are dead. Manga's killing it, and that how that tune changed over the course of a couple years. That attitude just dropped right after her husband ruined Aquaman. What's his name? Matt Fraction, because he's half a man. I mean, you married Kelly Sue DeConnick. Let's face it, your testosterone level ain't on par, homie. Let me acknowledge this wonderful chat real quick. Nano Reaper says, wait, where do you say? I've been with mainstream comics for years now, because I have been. Yeah, he's probably been done with mainstream comics. So does that mean if ETAP has me on, I got to send him a handmade cutting board? Yes. Yes, because I always need cutting boards. And Nano Reaper was on a video with me, and then it got deleted off fucking StreamYard because I didn't download it, and I did not know that StreamYard did not save them. So it was the episode 13 of Prodigal Son review we did. So yeah, that there's no, I have the entire second season reviews in a playlist except that episode. So yeah, but Nano Reaper will have you back on. Superfan Adam Shawhan, Daisy Divine. Let me see who else. Tony's in the chat. Keely Chow, you get it, brother. The Phantom Menace Ultron. There are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. You got me to do the dance, brother. Sherry was in the chat. Brutal Morning Wood, the best name on YouTube. I just like saying it. Brutal Morning Hood. Parrothead says, "Hail Etep." Etep's nose, which showed up an hour before he did. You son of a bitch. I have a feeling that's a Jewish joke. I'm not sure, though. I might be wrong. Parrothead said there's plenty of memes in your inbox. Dude, you are going to get me put back in Facebook jail as soon as I get out of Facebook jail in like 12 days with some of the memes. Because I've just been like, motherfucker, these are going on Facebook. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Well, Facebook is so lame.
Okay, the last time I got kicked off Facebook, which is the sentence I'm currently serving, Tony on his post said gringos in a comment, and I said pinche gringos underneath it, and then they banned me for fucking hate speech. I'm like, I thought you could make fun of white people. I'm like, what the hell?
White people can't make fun of white people.
Right? I guess not. Sherry's in the house. What's up, Sherry? How are you doing? Parrothead says Tony makes great meme vids. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Thank you. It's been a minute since I made one. I need to get on it.
Yeah, I guess Robin's buy now, gay later. I think that's what they're gonna do with it.
I mean, it's true.
It is. It is, dude. That's like the gateway. That's the gateway. You make the fucking character, bisexual now, and it's like, oh, we'll just flip him to gay later. We'll just flip him to gay later. So yeah, we got let's see here. What else we got? Druish Princess. I am a Druish princess. You can call me Princess Vespa. And just for the record, Daphne Zuniga she can still get it. Daphne Zuniga can still get it. She is gorgeous. Still.
In the alley from Dan Cortez.
You see, Tony knows Melrose Place. I love that. I love that you know Melrose Place, because I was like, oh shit, he knows that Dan Cortez played Grant Show Jake Hansen, his brother, on that show, and came between Joe and him.
I guarantee wherever they did it in that alley, there's poop there now.
Oh, it's in Los Angeles. Of course there is. Zacharot 315. Howdy, ETEP, panel and chat. Hail, Zacharot 315. What's up, brother? Still hot she is. From Boy Wonder to Boy Under. Damn, was he dating Kevin Spacey? That's a spicy meatball. All right, ladies and gents, let's jump into our first topic. We're not going to waste any time with it because, we got some spicy ones tonight. We got some spicy ones. We got Florida stories. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for the Wednesday night tradition. Holy shit news.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
Over here on the smokinggun.com, woman 20 arrested for battering her mother with a pair of tossed tacos. I've heard of a lot of things used as weapons, but tossed tacos, not one of them.
I wouldn't mind having tacos thrown at me. But I haven't eaten dinner yet, so.
I had tacos for dinner last night and I had leftovers tonight.
I had tacos for dinner tonight.
I want tacos.
Oh, dude, I made them. I had homemade or homegrown jalapenos too. I cut up and put in there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. They grew them because I have like a big planter box on my. I showed you pictures of that bitch. Like the gourds I grew that like the vines were like 30 feet long. They overtook everything. I had to pull them out of there. Yeah. So those jalapenos They grew nice. They were
That
spicy.
sounds good.
Oh, they were delicious, man.
You know, for the first time, now that we're talking about tacos and food, I made chili the other night. And usually I'm a normie. I'll just go get ground beef from the store. But I was like, fuck it. The price on everything is up anyways, right? So I went and got me some organic grass-fed ground beef. And holy damn, there is a difference. Like, that shit is bomb. I'm going to quit making fun of people who eat organic.
Nano Reaper says beating somebody with tacos is taco abuse. Wait, toss tacos means something totally. I feel like I should be Weird Al with a pile of mashed potatoes from UHF, being like, this means something. Nano Reaper says I have tacos 3 times a week. Well, he's married to a Latina, so
he gets taco flavored kisses. So
you want my taco flavored kisses? Taco flavored kisses. There we go. It's Fat Butt and Pancake Head.
What did you say, bitch?
Nachos. Dude, the taco truck that parks by my house now has nachos. And I was like, I wonder how authentic this Mexican food is. There's a white dude working there. He's from Detroit. I'm like, all right. His wife is from Southwest Detroit and she's Mexican. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, yep, that's authentic shit because Southwest Detroit is Mexican town. I'm like, yep, that is authentic as fuck. I'm like, and it was delicious. They were delicious. Now I'm fucking hungry again because I got a buzz and I just ate tacos. Now I want more tacos. You can never have too many tacos, I don't think. Like, seriously.
No.
This girl obviously does not know how to treat tacos, though. There has been a domestic taco battery. Of course, it's from Florida. Braden, and her name is Braden Langford, was arrested. Am I missing something? Is she a transformer? I don't see an Adam's apple present here, so I think we're all right. I think we're right there.
Sorry,
we lost.
I hit the camera when I laughed, and that's why I went away.
Sorry, brother. It's all good, man. So Langford and the 50-year-old victim, she's 20, mind you, were arguing about the cleanliness of the house when Langford became upset and threw tacos from the dining room. The tacos struck the victim in the head as she was sitting on the couch. When the cops arrived at the home in Largo, the victim had food debris all around her on the couch and on the back of her shirt, the police officer noted. So she was lazy and just sat in squalor, huh? All right.
I'm mad at you.
Cops say Langford, seen it right, admitted to the taco tossing. Now, see, they're just trying. But said she did it out of frustration and did not mean to strike her mother. Langford's mother was not injured by the airborne tacos, which are not further described in the affidavit. Langford was charged with domestic battery, a misdemeanor, and booked into the county jail. She was released from custody yesterday morning on a $100 bond. A judge has ordered her to have no contact with her mother. Oh, Burrito Loco. Oh, this horse story was bad. Tony remembers the horse story. You remember the horse story?
Yeah, I think I do.
It's much worse than the taco tossing. I'm not gonna lie. God. So tossing tacos gets you a $100 fine.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I still break into the Target and steal shit, but not get in any trouble?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
You can go into CVS in California and steal up to $900 worth of merchandise. As long as you don't go over that,
they do.
You're good.
Going with your friends, they go to self-checkout and get it to that level and peace. See, my buddy was training to be an EMT, and he is now he's training to be a straight paramedic, so fucking big props to him. But he moved to San Francisco to do it a few years ago. That's where the program was. He got to train for free. Good times. He was managing a CVS while he was going through, and he was telling me this in like 2018, 2017. Like, dude, people just come in here, take as much as they want, leave. I'm not allowed to do anything about it. This has been a problem. It's hitting the news now.
I need to stop reading the comments.
This shit's been going on for like fucking 5 years at least.
Hail, Frankie knows. What's up, brother? What's going on, my man?
Frankie knows.
Frankie is a funny dude. Frankie is a hilarious dude. We got Frankie. Do you ever make appearances on streams, or do you just work in the background? I need to know, man, because if you do, we're gonna bring you on.
Didn't he help with Through the Woods?
He did.
Fuck
He did.
yeah, dude.
He did.
Awesome
he helped with
shit,
Through the
man.
Woods. Yep. Yeah,
Frankie does know. Fuck Bo. Sorry. Bo don't know.
Bo don't know. Frankie knows.
Yeah.
Bo knows broken hips. I mean, but here we go. Felony charges. These are food related tonight, ladies and gents. You've seen a theme here. Felony charges filed in KFC drive-through rage. Cops. Woman unhappy with service hit girl. October 25th, a chicken enthusiast is facing felony burglary and child abuse charges after allegedly striking a teenage worker in the neck because she was unhappy with the service at the KFC drive-through window, according to, of course, Florida police.
Go to Chick-fil-A.
Alexandria Maldonado. Damn, what's up, Ma?
Oh.
I never, Mamacita. Alexandra Maldonado.
Throw a taco at me, girl.
Put my beef in your taco. Was arrested Friday afternoon following a confrontation at a KFC near her St. Petersburg residence. Investigators allege that Maldonado, displeased with the service, walked up to the drive-through window, hit the 16-year-old victim, causing a visible red mark 1 inch by 4 inches in size. Maldonado, who works at a Metro PCS store.
No.
You don't say.
I bet that's like the most common name for Metro PCS employees is Maldonado.
More than likely. Or Jones. Reached into the drive-through window to strike the girl, cops allege. The crime was captured on surveillance video, according to a criminal complaint. Pictured above, Maldonado was arrested after her car was pulled over by police. She reportedly admitted to the offense, the complaint states.
Fuck yeah, I did it. I hit that bitch.
I hit that. Fuck yeah, puto. I hit that bitch in the fucking neck, Holmes. I wasn't happy with my chicken.
This would be acceptable in the 80s, but again, we have Chick-fil-A now. I don't know if y'all have ever been to a fucking Chick-fil-A, but that's like, it's like walking into Oz. You know, like, there's like 17 people standing outside of the drive-thru ready to take your order and take your money, and everyone's, how are you doing? Have a nice day. And I mean, it doesn't matter how busy Chick-fil-A is. It's like you're out of that drive-thru in like 3 minutes. Like, they don't fuck around there. Chick-fil-A is like the standard of customer service. So, bitch, yeah, no excuse.
What's up, Clone Geek? Hail, sir. He says that's the dumbest way to get arrested for child abuse.
I need to stop reading the comments.
You didn't even get it.
Every time I do, I crack up.
Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. You know, I was fucking around, man. I thought Popeyes was the most racist shit. I was like, they have a chicken place. They have a black woman in the fucking ad. Then I find out, I was like, oh, she's part owner or something. Oh, all right. Carry on. Never mind. I was like, God, it's all right then. She can do that. It's her company. She can do whatever she wants.
We won't go Jemima on her yet.
I got Aunt Jemima I was pissed I had to open that bottle of syrup, man. I was pissed. I was like, no syrup for pancakes. I was like, God damn it, open the fucking Aunt Jemima. I was like, this shit is going to be fucking worth money. Made me open my Aunt Jemima. Nano says, so what Tony is saying, this is only acceptable on Sundays. Yes.
Yes.
11,
I get it.
11 out of 10 white women like Chick-fil-A. Speaking of food, I heard a funny joke earlier. A guy was mad at his his chicken could do what he couldn't.
See, I think like she's too hot to get in any real trouble over this. The judge, look at those eyes. The judge is gonna, the judge is gonna. She can flash those puppy dogs, and the judge is gonna. I'm gonna let you off. You know, little community service. But you need to straighten up your act, and then he's going to go into his quarters and wink.
She's like, I promise, Poppy, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
She called him Poppy once his motherfucker melted. I'd be like, okay, girl, you can have my car here. I don't give a fuck.
Judge is going to be like, and what color? Never mind. What color was the woman you hit? Okay, I'm going to let you off with a warning this one time.
Judge's like, she was white, case acquitted. Go home. You're fine, baby girl. You're fine.
Yeah.
Brutal Morningwood says, this is what the chicken couldn't do. Pick up corn with his pecker, or the man couldn't do. He couldn't pick up corn with his pecker. Oh, Brutal Morningwood. How many bowls did you smoke before you told that one, bro? I love it. I love it. Rugo Better. What's up? Hail panel and chat. Food fight night. I'm having a flashback to Animal House. Move over Anjahama. Hello, cousin Dion Green's Hillbilly Nectar. And knowing Dion, that's fucking even funnier, man. That's great. Chicken Express is better than both, and they give you a free meal if you bring your gun in one day every summer.
Hell yeah. We have this place called Chicken Shack out here, Nano Reaper, and
Where is this Chicken
fucking bomb
Express?
too.
That's got to be Texas.
That makes sense.
That's got to be Texas.
No,
Hell yeah.
everything's better in Texas. So.
Yep. Metal Runner. Hail, ETAB. Hail, Runner. What's going on, brother? Welcome, welcome. I thought you were over, I thought you were streaming tonight on somebody's channel. I thought I saw, but welcome to the chat, Runner. Welcome, sir. Metal Runner. We can say your name now. Metal Runner. He's not that L word runner anymore. You know, we granted him a seat on the council, but with lesbian runner. No, he wasn't a lesbian. He wasn't a lesbian. Oh shit. Let's go over to our third holy shit news story, and then we'll go back to the breaking news story that I skipped over because I was so excited about these fucking holy shit news stories, especially this one. Ladies and gentlemen, hey kids, do you like fentanyl? George Floyd did. I mean, god damn it, George. God damn it, George. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, St. Floyd of fentanyl is not involved with this story. In any way, I'm going to hell for that one.
Yeah, can you blame George Floyd for how he turned out, or do you need to blame Bebe?
I blame Bebe. She was never around. Kept leaving with Robin Harris.
Like, he done had fentanyl since he was in diapers, man. We've all seen that movie.
I fucking love Bebe's kids. I never put two and two together that was George Floyd playing that one. God damn it. Police rehab clinic owner sold fentanyl. Woman 50 preyed on clients battling a vicious disease, say cops.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Right? It's like, who's your number one customer base? People in rehab.
I want to give that Maldonado chick some fentanyl just to get her on, so she does things.
Get her on the right track. In the right frame of mind.
Yeah.
The owner of a drug rehab clinic sold fentanyl to a police informant inside the facility, according to Florida investigators. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, a Florida hat trick for the night. It's a natural hat trick. All the stories were Florida. Who say the woman was targeting a vulnerable population and preying on those looking for hope while battling a vicious disease. This looks like the kind of woman that would sell fentanyl to drug addicts in a rehab. Is it me, or does that look like Barry Gibb a little bit from the Bee Gees, like with a haircut? Like, isn't that like? I just saw them like, I thought Barry Gibb was dead. I don't know.
She looks like somebody. Like, she looks like she used to skate in the 90s.
It's Dolph Lundgren's lesbian sister.
Yeah. I bet you she eats, not the beef bologna, but the, shit in the red package, the pork and chicken. That's what she's just got that look about her. Like, that was her last meal before jail. And then she got to jail and they had that nice gray bologna for lunch. And she's like, fuck yeah.
She's like Meg Griffin. She buys hot dogs and she's like, I'm going to pretend you're the New York Knicks.
Yes.
Oh, so
those poor hot dogs.
Oh. Police yesterday arrested Misty Gilly. Of course, her name's Misty Gilly. 50 on felony narcotics charges for allegedly selling fentanyl, a powerful opioid, out of Simply Recovery. And her new one's called Simply Relapse, the substance abuse treatment facility that operates in Altamonte Springs, a city outside Orlando. Gilly, seen it right, was freed from custody after posting a $49,500 bond and is scheduled to be arraigned on December 7th. I think this is my dad's birthday. State and corporation records list Gilly is the manager and registered agent of Simply Recovery, LLC. According to a Seminole County Sheriff's Office, words are hard, ladies and gentlemen. According to can I have a redo? According to a Seminole County... There we go. The probe of Gilly began earlier this month when an investigator received information she was selling fentanyl and cocaine out of her place of business and her home. Jesus Christ.
I just don't feel like she deserves the name Misty.
No.
She's not a Misty.
At the direction of police, a CI was from Gilly's place of business, purchased $40 of fentanyl from her Inside Simply Recovery. A subsequent $160 fentanyl sale by Gilly to a police informant took place inside her Altamonte Spring residence. During a raid Monday at the clinic, police found a backpack containing multiple used needles, a gram of cocaine, 18 small baggies containing fentanyl. The backpack also contained 2 prescription bottles with the name Misty Gilly. That shouldn't even be included if it's prescribed in her name, depending on what was in them. In the clinic's group therapy room, investigators found multiple baggies with suspected fentanyl residue in a garbage can, which also contained multiple bloody tissues, bloody filters, and used needles. The room, according to the arrest report, was apparently being used for drug use activities.
Shocking.
Color me surprised. A search of Gilly's home turned up 11 baggies with suspected fentanyl residue, police noted. An undercover cop who interacted with Gilly while the investigation was ongoing alleged that while operating a rehab clinic, she was also preying on those looking for hope while battling a vicious disease. Misty Gilly, 50 years old, ladies and gentlemen. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. She's definitely done a little bit of you're not supposed to get high on your own supply. Jesus. Brutal Morningwood says simply undercovering. Frankie knows she has a tip jar at her AA meetings. Bar is open. Daisy Divine, it's included because it's illegal to resell a painkiller that prescribed. Yes, it is. So not surprised. Keely Chow, if there are people in Houston who are going to celebrate the Astros winning the World Series by using fentanyl, George Floyd would approve.
Means some bullshit.
Oh, Misty really let herself go after she left Pokemon. What did Brock do to her? Goddamn.
Please.
Oh, so I think the message, if we could give Misty a message, it would probably be,
You've got to do better.
And that's it. Thank you, Black Falcon. Thank you, sir. So that was holy shit news. We got to go over and do this breaking news story, though, because I don't know. Do you guys remember way back in the beginning of 2020 when damn, this fucking link's gone. Hang on a second. Do you remember way back in the beginning of 2020 when there was this thing called Tiger King?
Yes.
Did you watch? You watched all that, Oz? Did you?
Not one episode.
Oh, you didn't?
Me neither.
Nope.
See, I watched it. I watched.
I mean, that's cool. It's just, I honestly just don't watch all that much happening stuff. Like, I didn't watch Tiger King when it was hot. I didn't watch Squid Game when it was hot, which I guess is right now or whatever. Maybe it was last week. I don't know, but
I can't get into Squid Game. I tried, and then I came out of the office, and my son had Squid Game on, and he's 6, because we were watching the first episode together, and it was kind of boring. Like, we didn't really get into much of it, it's kind of the setup, and I just never went back to it. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I ain't gonna watch this. Then he's watching it, right? I come, he's like, Dad, check this out. They're playing red light, green light. I'm like, yeah, they're playing red light, green light, and I hear pop, 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 and all these motherfuckers are getting shot because they moved after he said red light. Like, they got all these, like, they use the poor people, right? And they're on this big, and there's that big ass dial that runs a red light, green light thing. And these motherfuckers were just getting off until they, until they made it over the finish line or got shot. And I'm like, yeah, bud, you're not watching this. We got into a fucking huge argument because he was like, I want to watch Squid Game. I'm like, no, bro, you can't watch this. now, mind you, I've let him watch like 3 of the Friday the 13th movies, a couple Halloween movies, and he's watched Walking Dead since he was in a fucking little jumper. I'm like, you can't watch Squid Game. Me and my wife are like, we are fucking terrible fucking parents. Like,
Sit back and watch your cuties.
Yeah. Sit back and watch cuties. That's much more acceptable. Hail Phoenix. What's up, brother? Hail to everyone in the building. The Comics Gate Metalsmith, Phoenix Animation, my brother, hung out down in GR. Dude, I am so bummed that I have to go to family Thanksgiving on the 14th, or else I'd be in GR hanging out with you again at the next Comic-Con if you're still coming into that one. Damn it. My wife's like, look, you can go to Comic-Con, but you can't come home. I'm like,
I can't go home.
I'm like,
Promise?
I'm gonna go eat fucking Thanksgiving dinner with my in-laws and just get really drunk. Just as long as there's wine, I don't care. Yes, there was a Dune miniseries in the early 2000s, sir. There was. It was like 6 or 8 episodes. It's on YouTube, I believe. That's because I tried to rent it from the family video before it closed, and the fucking discs were all scratched up. Did you let him watch Silver Bullet? You know what? Out of all the things that we've watched that haven't scared him, the first time he saw the werewolf in Silver Bullet, like not even saw the werewolf, the first like kill scene freaked him out. So we're like, nope, we're not watching
Silver Bullet in ages.
Dude, that movie is fucking great. But Dad, it has the word games in it. Games are fun, says Frankie knows. Yeah. So a bunch of the kids, when I was substituting for Jim the other day, they're like, "Can we play red light, green light?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's fine." You know, they're like kindergartners, or it was my son's class. It was first grade, and I keep forgetting he's in first grade now. And they're like, "Yeah, you know, can we?" I was like, "Yeah." And Trey's like, "Yeah, like in script." I'm like, "Don't you say it." Don't you say? He goes, "I'm gonna be the doll." I'm like, "We ain't got no guns, man. Get the fuck out of here." No, oh,
who remembers like Come in Peace?
I do. I remember that. That was Dolph Lundgren. And you go in pieces.
Yeah, and you'll go in pieces, asshole. He was using like CDs to kill people.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, dude, that movie was fucking. That's one I need to watch again. I haven't seen that in a minute. Hey, Fallon's in the house. Millennial me. What's up, girl? Welcome, Fallon. All right, so Tiger King season 2. Joe Exotic's ready to make a deal with the devil. An epic Tiger King 2 trailer. I'm not showing it. If y'all want to watch it, you can watch it. I haven't even seen it yet. I'm not getting a copyright claim over Joe Exotic. He's locked away in federal prison for the next 2 decades, but he's still getting that Netflix money. The streamer dropped a season 2 trailer for the former Tiger Breeders docuseries Tiger King on Wednesday. The upcoming season will pick up right where the previous one left off. Exotic's Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park is closed down, and he was sentenced to 22 years in a Texas prison for orchestrating a murder-for-hire plot to kill that fucking bitch Carol Baskin, an animal rights activist. And when I say that fucking bitch Carol Baskin, she was a fucking... She actually... They haven't proved it, but she murdered her first husband. She was doing the same thing that Joe Exotic was doing, but she turned animal activist and got pissed at him. Yeah, I talked to... There's a local zoo and they have tigers. They got some big cats. They got 2 tigers. And I got to know the owners and everything. And I asked him, the owner's husband, I said, do you watch Tiger King? He goes... Yeah, he goes, I watched a couple episodes, man. He goes, I couldn't. He goes, I met most of these people. Like, he goes, I never met Joe Exotic. He goes, but I met that Doc guy that had the place down in South Carolina that he has like girls that he makes basically his like kind of sex slave / like they work for him. And he's like, yeah, dude, these people are fucking scumbags. I'm like, well, yeah, you know,
it's Netflix.
Yeah, that was okay. So we got it right now. Angus cannot make it on tonight, but he will be on. He'll be appearing next Wednesday. He's got some other stuff going on, so he'll be here next Wednesday. So yeah, they're doing a second season of this. There's an innocent man in prison. Everybody from the zoo is out there making money, and I'm paying the price for every one of them people. If you give a damn, it's time to speak up. Exotic 58 said the 2-minute clip from a phone call in jail. Oh, yeah, this is it right here. Season 2 will also look into Baskin's own mysterious background involving her first husband, Don Lewis. He vanished in 97 and was declared legally dead in 2002. Fans have long speculated that now 60-year-old Baskin had something to do with his demise. There's Joe. That motherfucker, you give him a pound of weed and a shotgun, and he'll turn a straight man gay and marry him. He did it twice. The official description reads, with Joe Exotic behind bars and Carol Baskin closing in on ownership of his disreputable zoo, the Emmy-nominated saga continues its twisted course with Tiger King 2. As newfound revelations emerge on the motivations, backstories, and secrets of America's most notorious big cat owners, old enemies and frenemies, including Jeff Lowe, who took over for Joe and was a fucking douchebag, Tim Stark, Alan Glover, and James Garrettson return for another season of murder, mayhem, and madness. You thought you knew the whole story? Just you wait. There's that bitch Carol Baskin.
I don't care about any of the stories, so you wait, motherfuckers.
Hey, You'll fucking watch it and you'll enjoy it.
Doubt it.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna get baked and watch it, dude. Fuck it. I'm not. I watched the first season of it. You know, it's like real life Trailer Park Boys. Like seriously. Tiger King 2 says Clone Geek. Carol Baskin strikes again. That's I just like her fucking shit where she's like, "Hi, you cool cats and kittens." Oh my god, it's so fucking cringe. It is so fucking cringe. Like, Rookie. What's up, brother? Rook, you want a link, bro?
Rookie.
It's been a minute, Rookie. If you want a link, let me know, my man. I will fuck it. I'll just toss you a link, and if you want one, you can. I was gonna throw one in the Phantom Collective team page. I'll drop you one, Rook. You know, I'll just throw it in the team. Hang on.
And Rook, please, Italian herbs and cheese. Maybe not.
I had Subway the other day. It's fucking. I love Subway. I do. Because I used to go back and forth between Subway and Jimmy John's. Got a Jimmy John's right by my house.
Had Jimmy John's. We have them out here.
Jimmy John's is good. It's not great, but it's good.
Capriotti's too. They're just expensive, but I like Capriotti's.
Brutal Morningwood says, "Hail, ETEP watches Batwoman. He can watch anything. You goddamn right." I watched Halloween Kills 4 fucking times to do my review.
Why 4 times?
Because I typed my review. I went back and revised it, took all my notes, wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, watched it another time to like sync up my jokes in the review. And then the last time I watched it through to take all the screenshots and do the video clips I needed.
Gotcha.
Yes. I hate it. I hate that fucking movie. What's up, Rookie Critic? How you doing, bro?
Do you fear the shadows, boy?
You know what I feel? I feel terrified after watching Phantasm 2 again the other day. I fucking love those movies. Has anybody ever watched the Phantasm movies here?
No.
I'm trying to guess what that is. Phantasm. Like is that a cartoon or something?
It's a 1979 horror movie. Angus Scram played the tall man. That metal ball that flew around and zapped, like it hit somebody in the head, drill into their head, and they dig bodies out of the ground and turn them into zombies. Angus Scram was a tall man. He'd walk up that little boy, like, dude, that movie is it's great. It is great. Like they turn people into like little demon zombie midgets. Like it's they look like fucking Jawas. They look like Jawas. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm looking it up right now. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, little ball thing.
Yeah, dude. I do enjoy that shit. Super fan knows I'm masochistic. So Nano Reapers and Jimmy John's is awesome. Plus it pisses off the anti-hunting crowd every time you eat there. Well, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Nothing was worse than sleep. I just watched Sleepaway Camp the other morning. I watched it while I was producing my video, and then I watched it again. I had never seen it. No, I'd never seen Sleepaway Camp. And
isn't that the one where the villain's a penis?
Yep. The villain is a penis in the end of the movie because the fucking the kid, I don't give it away. It's a fucking almost 40-year-old movie. I won't give it away. I won't spoil it. It's like Nick was like, because I told him I watched it, but I didn't get to see most of it because I was working. He goes, dude, watch it again. I'm like, all right. So I watched it again. I was like, the villain's a dick. It's like Paul Rudd, the villain's a dick. The villain is a dick, ladies and gentlemen. The villain is a dick. Let's do some buy or sell, shall we? Rookie showed up just in time for buy or sell. So let me go over here. We'll get the intro for this queued up, and Cleveland will sing buy or sell. Here we go.
It's buy or sell. Buy or sell. If you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland. Buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Cleveland. Squid Game costumes are being banned at New York elementary schools. Well, no fucking shit, they're getting banned at elementary schools. So I guess the greater question with this buy or sell is banning these costumes from elementary schools a bad idea?
The Squid Game costumes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they let kids go to school as Freddy Krueger? Or Jason?
They do, yeah. I was Freddy Krueger in we're talking in the 1980s, but I was Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why they'd ban them then, honestly.
Isn't that just a tracksuit?
Yeah.
Like, obviously you have more experience with this than, I don't know, definitely me. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't get it. It's clothing.
Don't they have like PlayStation masks?
It's not
Yeah.
like they're dressed up as Moana or something.
Acting like they're from Z Ping, the fucking camp over there, where you go to learn how to concentrate. Well, costumes are just tracksuits. So what are all the little Russian kids gonna wear? Look, comrade, look. You can't take away tracksuits, otherwise Russian children will not have clothes. They need
My nipple will
tracksuits.
be little chilly.
One time at concentration camp, I shoved a bread line up my.
Wait, they can't dress up like Asian. That's racist. God damn it! You guys are gonna make me go to it early, aren't you? Early and often.
Yep, cultural appropriation in its finest.
Oh, I commented on the Anti-Defamation League's post today because they were like, reminder for all you people out there, don't let your kids be culturally appropriate this Halloween. These are costumes we think you should avoid. I was like, how about my kids can dress up like whatever the fuck they want to dress up like, you
Hey, you know, and some people can do a good, I've seen some people do like Muhammad Ali. They're full on white, but they, make a good look for Muhammad Ali or something. It's like, dude, that's those should be complimented.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking everyone is pussies, man. Everyone is just soft fucking victim pussies these days.
That hurts my feelings. Stop it.
I saw a Native American girl costume in the store the other day when me and Trey were looking when I bought my chip on the shoulder. I saw that and I was like, oh my God, Z's, I'm so offended. There's a Native American girl costume.
Oh, now you can't get it.
I know. I was like, Trey, should I buy that? He's like, no. I'm like, should I be a sexy pirate? He's like, no. Doesn't even know what it is. He's like, no, Dad. I'm like, I can't dress up like a girl? No. I'm like, it's 2021, Trey. You're not very progressive. He's just looking at me.
You can dress up like a girl, but you can't dress up like a Native American girl.
Yeah, he's 6. He's just looking at me like, Dad, you're retarded. You're retarded, Dad. Frankie knows. The Italian version of Squid Games is the Calamari games. Calamari has a odd texture to it. Not a fan.
Yeah. Fried calamari is the least worst sushi I've had.
Yeah, I just Nano Reaper says, careful, Anti-Defamation League. I'll dress my daughter up like Ava Braun. And your daughter's like half white, half Latina, so that would be even better. X-Wing
I want to have an
pilot.
albino child and have them say, your child's so privileged. Be like, how many albinos do you know that are legit albino?
I know one. I know a Samoan albino.
They're so white, they're a minority. Like,
that's right. X-Wing pilot costumes, culturally appropriate. Those who died on Alderaan. I was a white Apollo Creed at Comic-Con. Yes, you were, Superfan. Yes, you were.
For a second, I thought it said a white Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Deep fry it. Deep fry the calamari. Anything's good if you deep fry it, though. I swear. So I think we're all in agreement. We're selling this. You're just talking about tracksuits. It's a bad idea to ban that. That's ridiculous.
It's Halloween. It's cold.
Yep.
It's like get them warm. It goes with it. They can wear the PlayStation button masks over their face or something.
Yep. And then you're being responsible because Fauci will be like, "No, they're wearing masks. All right, they're wearing masks."
Yeah, go Squid Game. Yeah,
you're culturally appropriating. Like we still have people behind enemy fucking lines in Afghanistan. I'm going as Moana if I want. Fuck off.
9 ways Peggy Carter
Frozen
is a better Captain America than Steve Rogers, according to Reddit. My buy or sell for this is buy or sell the fact that Peggy Carter wasn't better than Steve Rogers in one way, let alone 9.
I'm trying to think of one. This is tough.
I'd rather have sex with Captain Carter than Captain America.
Yeah.
Like she has breasticles.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was trying to go like further than I would say I was trying to go deeper than
Like,
that, but
Are they referring to him post serum or pre serum?
no, they're talking about post serum Captain
So I
America.
would say she could reach top shelves. Like
Yeah.
that's about all I got. She might not blow away in the wind.
This is true.
Like a bomb ass Reuben.
Yeah, she probably could.
Yeah.
I mean, back then, and we were talking 1950s, she could probably make a pot roast better than him.
Yes.
Because she knew if she burned that shit, she was gonna get a black eye.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, Clone Geek, god damn it, is Brie Larson deep fried good?
But that's not the case here.
Jesus.
Wait, Brie asked a question.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
I would say no. I would say no.
See, I'd take Brie over Grace, I think.
Oh no, I'd take Grace.
That clip scared me more than Brie Larson.
What
I could at least look into Brie's eyes, but Grace, it's just like soulless pits.
Who or what is this Grace? I don't understand.
Grace Randolph, she's a YouTuber. She's almost like a 1 million subscriber channel. She had a cameo appearance in the end of Zombieland. Woody Harrelson killed her with a guitar.
Oh really? I didn't even know that.
Nice.
Yep. That's her claim to fame is just
So.
That person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know him.
Yeah, she's
That's fine.
Oh, after that, god damn it, Parrot Head. After that last joke, ETEP, you got to do better. All right,
You gotta do better.
early and often with the Black Falcon clip.
I love that for it to be like everybody's motto or something. You just gotta do better. Just do better.
I need to put that on the back of a shirt for one of the
I guess that's where Superman found his better tomorrow.
No, dude, don't do the back of shirt. It's gotta be a hat.
It's
do
a hat.
better.
You've got to do better. You just
do better. A new red hat. Do better. You got it.
Red Place to Be Reviews hat. Make America do better again.
Or red, white, and blue, of course. Do better. Obviously.
Oh God, Clone Geek, why would you do that? F. Mary Kill, Grace Randolph, Lena Dunham, Brie Larson. Okay, I would.
What benefits do you get from Lena Dunham?
I would kill Lena Dunham right off the bat, and I know Dion. Dion just heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like Grace and Brie have something to offer, even if it's annoying. There's like something, sorta.
Yeah, no, I get it. Lena would just be like sweaty.
I feel like she'd giggle awkwardly all the time, and it wouldn't be funny. And she's not hot, and it's like,
which one, Brie?
No, Lena.
Oh, Lena. Oh, yeah.
I was trying to say I can't think of anything she could offer. At least Brie and Grace could be entertaining.
Lena looks like a busted can of biscuits
on a good day.
On a good day, yeah. She's like, when you pop the can open, it always you're like that's like you see Lena do. She's like fucking Pillsbury Doughboy broke open. No, I would. Okay, so I'll kill Lena Dunham right off the bat. Mama Susan, hypothetically, Mama Susan. I don't want you getting pissed over here and fucking with my channel.
Dude, I'd bang Brie Larson and marry Grace. I feel like Grace has better lasting power. And Brie, you could do enough to make something work.
Grace, holla at me. She's aware of me. Grace is aware. She hasn't blocked me on Twitter yet.
Could you really deal with that voice for the rest of your life, trying to nail her and just so? Like,
I can cover my ears.
I would fill that. I would fill that mouth
you
up.
hear in the morning.
I think you can adapt to tuning it out completely.
Like sounds
people,
like my ex.
Yeah.
See, you would think, but I've been in Las Vegas my whole life, and I'm still not used to the summer.
Well, with the options we're given between these three, we gotta make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
I just don't think I could do that voice. I really don't.
God damn it, Parrot Head. All right,
full
guys.
Grace clip.
Buckle up. You guys ready? Buckle up. Here it comes.
No.
well, 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 well,
Why?
There you go. There you go, Parrot Head.
What? What?
There you go, Parrot Head. I think we killed
Ugh.
Oz.
Oh man, why?
Yeah.
Is that like her slogan? I don't
think so.
I don't get. Her jaw looks weird doing that multiple times. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not just the jaw. One of her eyes stopped working too.
Well, she's got Jim Ross. She's got Jim Ross eye.
Yeah.
Is Jamie Dundee used to call him Happy Face. Happy Face. Our third buy or sell. Masters of the Universe Revelation. Kevin Smith is proud of episode 6. Are we buying or selling that any of these episodes are anything to be proud of? I'm gonna sell that. I'm selling.
I'm sure he's proud.
I watched the first fucking season or the first half of this season. It was fucking shit. I'm selling this.
Yeah, I have not watched anything He-Man.
Yeah.
The animation was fucking gorgeous, but they butchered fucking Tila. You know, they made her a side-shaved lesbicano. You know, they race swapped Andra. They cucked He-Man out and killed him fucking twice. Made Skeletor Skelegod. I mean, it's just it's a shit show.
Bow down to me, you fools.
He-Man, you bumbling boob.
I'll raise taxes twice a year.
Is that President Pop Pop? No.
Would you like to hear my plans for the border?
I have.
I'll defend Eternia from all evil other than myself.
I'm going to send Kamala down there and she'll put her heels in the air.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oz, what do you say, man? Did you see any of the He-Man Revelation show?
Nope. As soon as I heard that Tila was screwed, I didn't even tune in. I just don't understand what the point of defeminizing women is.
Thank you.
And they want them to be dudes, and they want the dudes to be the chicks. So I don't know.
Yep. That's it. That's it. That's basically what they did. I think we're all in agreement. Everybody's selling that shite. Everybody's selling that shite. Yeah, that's it. It's fucking horrible.
And if you think about it, they're the ones misgendering. Yeah.
Right? These fuckers are. No, I'm as bad as I'm gonna watch the second half. I watched the first half, and
Batwoman,
Trooper.
I'm still. And speaking of which, folks, Batwoman is starting in 15 minutes, so my DVR will be starting. I'll be reviewing episode 3 tomorrow. If you caught my video the other day, we looked ahead to episode 5 when they'll have Professor Pig. They'll be butchering Professor Pig on Batwoman.
Yay!
Yeah,
can't wait.
Professor Pig.
Professor Pig is like a terrifying villain in like the comics in like the Batman Beyond, or not Batman Beyond, but Beware the
Batman.
I'm imagining like Peppa Pig's uncle or something.
This motherfucker was like in Gotham. He hey Lady Toriel, hello.
What's up, Toriel?
Hello. They're making now. He was in I'd never watched Gotham like past season 1, and I guess they put Professor Pig in season 4 of that. So I watched some clips for my video, and I'm like, it didn't like. I mean, the character was like pretty fucking savage. I mean, I thought it was cool. I guess he was in the Arkham Knight video game, which I never played because I don't have a game system newer than PS2. So I looked up some clips of that and saw some shit. I'm like, he was pretty gnarly in the video game. He was a mini boss, I guess. So, how about the comics? Anybody have any history with him in the comics? You know, Oz, you said you're a DC guy. No?
I have tons of Batman, not one appearance of Professor Pig.
He didn't appear until 07. It was issue 666, I believe.
Is that a coincidence?
Well, I know what that issue is. That is a future telling of Damian as Batman. I didn't know it was the first appearance of Professor Pig. But
I had to look it up.
yeah, but I don't own that
Okay.
particular issue.
All right. Yeah, they had yeah, so he was, like I said, he was in the comics, and now CW, what they've been doing this season with these villains, because they had the Mad Hatter and Killer Croc, which it was Killer Cuck, because it's not Killer Croc, it wasn't Mad Hatter.
Was it better or worse than the DCEU Suicide Squad Killer Croc? Or
it was
the same
worse.
guy?
It was worse, dude. The one in Suicide Squad was way better. It was
really
way better. Yeah.
Really? That one was horrible, but
yeah, and so you can imagine my horror in watching one on the CW. Yeah.
Have you ever recorded yourself like watching Batwoman just to?
I have.
You know, because I feel like on occasion when something ridiculous happens, you probably have a great reaction to it. Like, I'd be curious to see your reactions.
I could do that while I'm writing, because I'll sit there and I watch, like I said, I watch each episode like 3 times, because I have to watch it to write my review, go back over it and line my jokes up in during the review, and then I watch it again to do my screenshots while I'm producing the video. So I watch each episode. I suffer through these 3 fucking times each.
Like, I feel like your first viewing would be hilarious to get the reactions. Like, what the hell is that now?
There's points where I just throw my hands up, literally, because I'm, the kids at school, the wife's in the office here working, and I'm in the living room with my laptop, just like, motherfucker, what? Like, oh yeah, I should record myself just watching it tomorrow morning while I fucking type my review, because it's shite. It's shite.
Like, even if it was just like, even if you made it like a compilation of 30 seconds of your face cringing, like different sections.
I will do that. I can do that tomorrow. I'll set the fucking webcam up in the living room, and I'll edit that into the fucking review for Thursday. Or actually, I've been releasing them on Fridays, because it takes me about 10 hours, 10, 12 hours to produce one of those. So
oh my gosh.
But the Batwoman videos are the wheelhouse on the channel. That's the money on the channel, that and the live streams. Nobody, like I said, I did a review of Dune, which I fucking loved, and I had 27 views on it, and everybody's like, fuck you. We don't want it. We don't care what you like. Suffer for us, motherfucker. And I'm like, all right, let me bang my head into a fucking brick wall some more for you people. I love you guys. I do. Nano Reaper says, confirm no Professor Pig in any good Batman comics. Thank you, Nano. Thank you, sir. We're worse. CW Killer Croc looked like it was done with MS Paint. Yeah, it was shit. They had him on screen for less than a minute total, and it was just fucking... It was.
Did they just have like shadows or from him from behind or something? Like,
no, they showed him full on, like, and when his jaw opened, they like dimmed the light down so you couldn't see how shitty the gimmick was. Yeah.
Man, it's so, see, this is something I miss about a lot of old TV shows and movies. Like, if they couldn't get something to look great, they would try to use lots of camera tricks and other visual things to kind of distort them or something. And it actually kind of helped make them more creepy or mysterious, because you can't see them 100%. So that would have been a good idea if they had shit CGI on that, or effects on there. So
yeah,
that would have been nice.
I've seen better effects than 8.
Yeah, sorry. Everything's just like a little too polished these days.
Best part is ETEP is never sober watching Batwoman. This is correct. I will sit there with a bag of edibles in my oil pen and just be like, this shit fucking sucks.
Yeah. The way that's written is Batwhammin'.
Batwhammin'. Frankie knows. Once, twice, 3 times a bat chick. Yeah, there we go. So Drewish of you, ETEP. I know. You either die here or live long enough to see yourself become a broken man for watching Batwoman. Yep.
I'd love to hear you in like 20 years, or it'd be like, back in my day, Sonny, I used to watch Batwoman all the time. You might not remember it very well, but that's what I did with my time. Remember when Batwoman did the thing with Killer Croc and they came by, isn't that great? And then she became black, and then they're all lesbians in the whole town.
Me in 2040, 60 years old, still YouTubing. Look back on season 20 of Batwoman. Catch my recap of season 27. It's great.
Did Ruby Rose came onto the set.
Ruby Rose came onto the set one day to settle the score, and they just rolled with it.
Oh God, that would be a hell of a video. ETEP watching ETEP react to ETEP's reactions to Batwoman episodes. God damn it! Don't you put that evil on me, Brutal Morningwood. He didn't have a snout. He was flat faced croc. Yep. That was the most disturbing part about it. Was
So he was like Voldemort or something.
it was Voldemort croc. It was weird. Toxic Avenger had better effects. Yeah.
I really feel like a character like that has such physical differences. They should really try to, film him in ways that doesn't show him like in daylight or anything. Like he's got to be in really dark places or like get more cloaky stuff, or just don't show his face, show reactions to him from around. Like I feel like that would work better. Right? Was he in a fight or just there?
He was. He fought Batwoman for like a second until she shot him with her net gun, and it fastened him to the wall.
Well, by fight, do you mean he threw her around?
Yeah, once she jumped on his back. They struggled a little bit. He flipped her over, and then she shot him with her net gun, and he was done after that. He couldn't break the impenetrable bat net.
I feel like that'd be a character that shouldn't be in a fight scene. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird. It sounds like a weird scene. It was.
Dude, and he was like, it was like a normal guy. Like he wasn't like, they were like, he's huge. I'm like, this is like the dude. It was like basically me. It was
like 5'7".
Yeah, he was shorter than me. I was 6'3". This motherfucker was like 5'2". They basically had Bushwick. They basically had Bushwick Bill out there from the Ghetto Boys.
Oh man,
the one-eyed midget trying to be Killer Croc.
Like, did he even have like super strength? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was it was bad. It was seriously bad. We're gonna do right now, we're gonna play a bumper, and we're gonna get ready for our first main topic of the night. And let's see here. When selecting a bumper, one must select carefully. Let's see. Why don't we go with this one?
$20.50 is closer than 1990. That's fucked up. That sticks in my head. So, yeah. Ghostbusters Afterlife is a soulless ode to nepotism. We'll get into this as soon as ETEP comes back. He had to take a quick break, go wet his beak. This is a movie I'm looking forward to. Dune and Ghostbusters were the two movies that I was really into seeing this year. What about you guys?
You go first.
I'm interested in Ghostbusters, but I'm also not interested in going to theaters just because humans irritate me. So
I understand that.
Like I had considered watching Venom Let There Be Carnage until it got pushed back, and I said, well, it was the only thing I was considering doing because it was originally scheduled to come out the week of my birthday. So I was like, hey, that'll be a nice little present. I haven't been to the theater, but I was like, hey, I don't even want to go to theaters that bad. Yeah. And so, I don't know anything about the film. as far as I don't know why they're saying it's soulless, but I mean, I
There's
definitely
no
had interest in
agenda.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a Ghostbusters fan, so I'm just not looking forward to it particularly. But I don't know.
Sorry, I had to refill my wine. My bad.
Oh yeah,
Mazel tov.
classy eats up.
I'm a classy broad. I've even got the little sunflower wine stopper here because that's the one my wife had out on the counter. And I almost dropped the bottle. I'm like, I don't have time to open this in the kitchen because I had a fresh bottle. So I'm like, I just brought the whole bottle and the cork and the bottle opener in here and shit.
Hell yeah.
So they're calling this movie soulless in an ode to nepotism because exactly what Tony said. There's no agenda. Hail, Chris Fisk. What is going on, sir? Chris is another independent creator who's got a awesome book coming up right now. Chris, you're wrenched. Share your link in the chat. And one of my mods can throw if you have a link to your relaunch, your Etsy or whatever you want to do, throw it in the private chat here, and we'll throw it in the public chat. Because if you're not wrenched and you share links, YouTube will just nuke them. So just throw it in the private chat, and Tony or I will share it out for you. We'll get that in the chat too. I'm going to get.
I'm trying to figure it out real quick. Give me a sec.
Okay. Yep. So Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm excited for this movie, and as I understand your frustrations with the theaters, I'm fortunate enough to live by a family-owned theater, which is fucking great. They don't have the best seats. The audio is good. The picture there, it's not an IMAX, but it's fucking awesome. It's a theater. It's been open since like 1947. I'm stoked to see this. I'm going to see Dune this week. Probably Friday night. Me and the wife are going to go see that. Because we're taking the kid trick-or-treating on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah. This is Dune was fucking great. I loved it. I really have no problems, no issues with it. Nano Reaper, he says, okay, home theaters are a must these days. 11.2 surround sound, 9 bezel-less, 72-inch 8K TVs in a grid. That's Nano Reaper setup. 9 bezel-less, 72-inch TVs in 8K TVs in a grid. Holy dude, send me a picture of that, bro. I need to see a picture of this. That is fucking. It's not that I don't believe you. I just need to see that.
That sounds cool.
That's like, yeah, that just sounds freaking amazing. God damn. See, I've been waiting for this movie since Ghostbusters 2. Dude, me and my son just watched Ghostbusters earlier. I hate IMAX, says superfan Adam Shawhan. There we go. There's Chris Fisk's Infinitale Chronicles #1 epic fantasy graphic novella. 3 days left to back it, so get on that on Indiegogo, ladies and gents. Now I'm thinking I need to go back that too. I need to go back that one too. I will. I'll throw Chris. I'll throw my money behind that one. I'll throw my money behind that one, brother. I got you. Evolution is still a better Ghostbusters movie than Ghostbusters 2016. The real Ghostbusters cartoon is better than Ghostbusters 2016.
I loved Evolution.
Is that the video game?
No, they shoved the
It's David Duchovny movie.
Yeah, where they shoved the head and shoulders at the alien's ass at the end because of the selenium. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, you got to watch it.
Yeah, it's
David
Sean William
Duchovny
Scott
and the 7-Up guy.
Oh, Orlando? The black dude?
So, yeah.
Yes.
Orlando Jones or something. Yeah, he's funny. He was in The Replacements. I dug him.
Yeah. Yep,
Sean William Scott isn't in anything anymore. Stifler, he got excuse me, I think he got didn't he get blacklisted in Hollywood for something? Dude. And speaking of Hollywood, Paul Rudd hasn't aged like since what? Can't Hardly Wait? Not Can't Hardly Wait. Clueless.
Yes.
He hasn't aged since Clueless. So this is Mashable, which is like a woke ass fucking site. I just want to go through a little of this. With Juno, Up in the Air, Young Adult, Jason Reitman made a name for himself as a fine craftsman with a whip smart comedy. Then he hit a rough patch with a string of duds. Labor Day, Men, Women, and Children. I never heard any of them. or ignored by audiences. Tully in the front runner, never heard of that. Perhaps smarting from that slip, he seems to have run home to get help from his dad, Ghostbusters director Ivan Reitman. Together, they're charting the next chapter of their careers by resurrecting 80s-born horror comedy franchise again. But what his father-son team of filmmakers is bringing to theaters is not a fresh or even fun spin on an old classic. It's a ghoulish, reanimated corpse stuffed with half-baked new characters and lazy fan service. So this author of this article just sounds pissy.
Do they have a Ghostbusters? Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're
off.
fine. You're fine.
Does this author have a Ghostbusters 2016 review?
That's what I was. That was my point. Is
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Point shitter.
You're fine, dude, because you just made it. Yeah, that's it. This motherfucker is probably a Ghostbusters 2016 apologist and love that movie. Hang on a second. Who wrote this?
What's their name? What's the author's name?
This is by Christy Puchko on October 26th. This came out yesterday. Christy Puchko. Yeah, I guarantee you she's a Ghostbusters 2016 fucking stan.
How do you spell Puchko?
It is Puchko. It's Christy with a K.
Puchko.
Yeah, I guarantee you she's a 2016 stan. Let's see. During the despite the new characters and setting far from Ghostbusters' signature terrain of New York City, Ghostbusters Afterlife is not so much a sequel as it is a greedy parasite that makes a decorative husk of the original film.
Check the private chat.
All right. Let's see.
Sorry, haters.
Oh, okay. So we're done with that article. We're done with that. So we're gonna find the crux of why she's so pissed off. Right here it is, ladies and gents. This is from 2016. Tony found this. Sorry, haters, but Ghostbusters is great. After much outcry and controversy, it turns out Paul Feig's franchise reboot is hilarious, and it won't even ruin your childhood. Published July 10th, 2016. Look at there's Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, Kristen Wiig, and Craig Robinson.
Which do you guys think is the best of these Ghostbusters?
First.
Of what? Of the movies or of these?
No, let's say which of these women do you think are the best, are the least worst?
Kristen Wiig
of their group, because
Kristen
I
Wiig.
hate Melissa McCarthy with a passion.
Yep.
Leslie Jones is fine if she's funny, but that's very rare. Same with Kate McKinnon.
Yep. Yeah, Kate. Hey, Tim's Talk. What's up, brother? Welcome, man. Check this dude out on YouTube and TikTok as well, because he does some. I'm not a Kylo Ren fan, but Tim's Talk, I appreciate his iteration of the character because he does some funny ass TikTok videos as Kylo. Man, this dude is great. We got to get you.
He does other cosplays on TikTok too.
Oh, does he? All right.
Yep.
I see. We got to get you. We got to get you back on, Tim.
Also, good Dragon Baller. Also.
Okay. I'm about to get my boy into Bakugan. I'm buying him a bunch of Bakugan stuff for Christmas. He loves it. We've been watching that show in the morning before school. Nano Reaper says McCarthy was funny. What do you say? It's jumped on me. She was funny when she was fat. That was her only thing, though. Is like she was like that. She was the female. She tried to be the female Chris Farley. That's what Melissa McCarthy wanted to be. But I
didn't
don't
notice.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. God, dude, just Kristen Wiig was great on Looney Tunes as Lola. Okay, I didn't know she was on there. All right. See, I think Kristen Wiig is funny, but Kristen Wiig plays Kristen Wiig in everything she's in. You know?
She's funny in like little skits. Same with Kate McKinnon. I think like they're good in little skits, but like, God, like when they're in the movie, I can't believe anything they say. It's just like, yeah, you're here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I have no knowledge of like Kate McKinnon outside of I think she did like the Hillary impressions during like the election. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live since the 90s.
She has some funny skits, but like again, she's not usually the main draw to any of them.
Okay.
Like there's one where they get abducted by aliens and she's like some tweaked out chick that does it. It's kind of funny, but that's about as but that's like only kind of funny. You
Well,
know?
what helps with that bit is the special guest usually can't keep from laughing at her.
Yeah, because she's always like, yeah, and then the alien guy had like a lookout, and the rest were all trying to get in my cooter as quick as they could, but it's like little things like that. It's like, okay, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny.
No, these people they can't help themselves, man. Frankie Knows tried to watch it 3 times and couldn't finish. I watched this when it first came out, like and was I could pirate it. I watched it, and I was like, why are they dancing in the end of this? Why are they dancing again? And then I watched it like probably last year. Me and the wife were just sitting here. The kid was gone. We were just drunk and we were watching TV and it was on. And I was like, you got to see how bad this fucking movie is. And she's like, whenever you say something like that, why would you think I'd actually want to watch it? I'm like, just shut up and watch it. And we sat there and we watched the whole thing. And she was like, you're right. That was fucking terrible.
You got to suffer together. That's how it works.
That's what I said. Oh, I tried to get her to watch Batwoman with me. She made it through 5 minutes of the pilot episode and was done. Literally, I'm not even joking. I could not make that up.
I can't do any CW shows. Like, I even sat down to watch Lois and Superman or whatever the new
That
one
was
is.
good.
And I can't do CW shows. I just can't.
Superman and Lois. I haven't even seen the second half of the first season yet. Everybody said it maintained. It was so good. Tyler Hoechlin that plays Clark does a wonderful job. Chris Fisk says Ghostbusters 2016 was an angry SNL skit that bashed men. Brightest Day. Hail, Zach. What's going on, brother? Welcome, Brightest Day. Go over and check. Somebody post his get Brightest Day's link in the chat too, and Rookie's Rookie Critic's link in there, because yeah, we need to get everybody's links out there. Stargirl was pretty good. I've heard good things about that too. I don't have time. I got to watch episodes 2 and 3 of Chucky, a show I loved the first episode of. I got to watch the last 2 episodes of that.
Yeah, you're in a relationship with Batwoman right now, so you got to divide your time.
Batwoman is the good thing about Ryan Wilder is she's got that wagon, man. Wow, she's a shit character. Javicia Leslie's fine. Like, oh my God, is she fine? So yeah, let's
a bonus.
Let's take a look through Christy Puchko's review. Sorry, I love that. Sorry, haters. Whenever anybody uses the word haters, it's usually something, and I automatically just cringe because you know what the fucking outcome is going to be. You know?
Yeah.
It's just some cringe-inducing garbage. After one of the most contentious lead-ups ever faced by a summer movie, Ghostbusters has finally arrived. The bad news, this reboot starring the aforementioned group of non-funny actresses, only situationally funny, isn't the greatest comedy ever made. But let's be honest, the original wasn't either. The original's a fucking classic. Yes, it is.
See, I'm not even a fan of the original Ghostbusters, but I would say they do a good job at executing a lot of their stuff, honestly.
I can watch the original one like any day.
I didn't laugh at a lot of their jokes, but I thought they were good jokes, especially like when he's doing the therapy stuff with the chick.
Yep.
that was pretty funny.
That's fucking funny.
Angus always referenced that part. You know, I don't like the whole this guy has no dick. It's like, then could have been a better joke to me, is what I think. But they have jokes in there executed, pretty good. They're not in your face funny, but they're like, they're fine.
One of the worst parts of the reboot in 2016 was Leslie Jones was a fucking okay. So you don't want stereotypes, but yet every fucking thing she did was stereotypical. Like, if you could exaggerate the characteristics of a black woman and make them the stereotypes that comedians talk about, black comedians talk about and joke about, but if I say it, it's racist.
Yeah,
that's what Leslie Jones was. That's all it was like. It was basically like she was like a live action. She was like real life Medea, it was bad. It was bad. Like, yeah, it was fucking stupid. And then you have like Gabe at the beginning from The Office, that skinny fucker. He's the one that gets killed. And I don't know, man. This review, I mean, she says, squint and you'll see the vague outline of the original movie, but there are plenty of details that make the reboot fresh and fun. The script from Kate Dippold and director Paul Feig starts off strong with a sequence in loony humor, like a tour guide fawning over historical sites, face bidet, an Irish deterrent fence, and a creepy but cartoonish encounter spiked with spirited silliness. Like the original Ghostbusters, loops a real love for New York by relishing its locations, including a brief stop at in that iconic firehouse. And the joke, slapstick, goofs, and visual gags come so fast and furious that few don't land and are soon forgotten.
The wontons got me so much. No.
And this motherfucker right here, Chris Hemsworth, they made him look literally retarded. Like it was. Yeah, it was.
I think the worst joke was when there's a loud noise and he covers his eyes. It's like that's you hear from your ears. It's not you can be retarded and still cover your ears, you know.
Yep. Hail Collector Express, what's going on? Superfan says reboot was shit. Frankie knows Ghostbusters 2016 was a bust and the fans ghosted it. I like point. Hemsworth. It is a good point. Absolutely.
That was a layered comment.
It was. It was. Frankie's smart with that. That's why this dude's a good writer. The original Ghostbusters is Dolce & Gabbana. Ghostbusters 2016 is cheap Chinese night market knockoff. Yep. That's a great analogy. Let me actually the trailer, I believe, is still the most downvoted trailer on YouTube.
Shocking.
Right?
That's actually good. That's actually surprising because there's a lot of bad stuff that comes out these days.
Oh yeah, like let's see, Ghostbusters 2016 official trailer from Sony. Okay, so 47 million views, 1.1 million downvotes. Actually, with mine, 1,191,905 downvotes to 320,974 upvotes, and 247,738 comments. And the most
still have the comments up. Jeez,
you can. The most recent comment was 3 hours ago. You know what? Fuck it. Here, let's do this.
Add another one.
Yep, let's do this. We'll share the screen. And let's see, Mike, 3 hours ago. Hang on. Worse than the attempt to make a movie out of Super Mario Brothers in '93 and sexist towards the fans. So much they added it to the script. We'll give that one a like. 8 hours ago, the remake of the Ghostbusters song pisses me off when I hear it. It was horrible.
They do that a lot in a lot of reboots. They go, hey, look, we're going to play the original song, but make it crappier. Don't you like that? Mm-hmm. It's like, no. In fact, I'd rather you not play any of it at all because you're not that.
Somebody says 4 female Ghostbusters. The feminists are taking over. Somebody said looks like trash. They've never it's Dominic Toretto. It's about family.
Yep.
Oh, God.
See, they should have the Fast and Furious just travel through different dimensions and different movie universes, and they can be the Ghostbusters for a movie. They can fight kaiju in a movie. They can do a lot of stuff, I think.
Yeah, they could. They need to do that.
It'd always be about family, so you can do whatever you want.
2016 is the Wish version, says Tim's Talk. Hail, my sketchbook 340. What's up, brother? Chris Fist, they made all the dudes look retarded. It was so mean-spirited and full of man. It was misandrist. It was. The main baddie was an incel. Yep, he actually was. I'm not a fan of Godzilla King of the Monsters walk theme. See, I dug the Bear McCreary did a great job with the actual score to the Godzilla movies. But Bear McCreary is a fucking legend. JM 2021. The channel is called Brie Larson Worldwide, a YouTuber who has a foreign accent that I'm not too familiar with and sims for Brie every time. That is my troll. That Brie Larson Worldwide motherfucker is one of my trolls. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep,
does he make videos going, Brie Larson, it's great.
It's funny because he'll come on here and call me he'll be like, ETAP, you stupid baldy. I'm like, it's a shock. I didn't know I didn't have hair. I haven't had hair for 20 fucking years.
You're supposed to say that's not true. That's impossible.
It's impossible.
No,
I'm hair adjacent. Adjacent. Let's jump into another topic though. But Ghostbusters Afterlife, I'm gonna go see it. I am. I'll go see that. I'll throw my money behind that. I really want to. We're gonna go over here to Deadline. What's up, Tommy Gladden? How you doing, brother? Welcome, sir. Tommy is a member of the men's room. Remember the cast over there, man. Chris Fisk says, yeah, Bear McCreary made the soundtrack for the TV show game I worked on for the Sci-Fi Channel. What show was that, Chris? What show did you work on? I'm interested now.
By the way, if there's any new people in chat here, remember to subscribe to ETEP, the place to be reviews. He's less than 200 away from 1K.
Yes, Defiance. I think I've heard of that. I never saw it though, but that's awesome. Thank you, by the way, Rook. Yeah, we are 819. We were 820. Lost one, gained one. That whole song and dance. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to me in my quintessential subscription section on the channel. I'm gonna add more channels to that, obviously. But yeah, subscribe if you're not yet. I do funny stuff and I suffer for you guys, so you don't have to watch the bad shit. I do it for you. And then I get called an incel, bigot, racist, white supremacist for making fun of Batwoman, but that's okay. We've almost got the white privilege gauntlet completed with all the the toxic masculinity stones.
And you got the infamous Pixar booty video as well.
Yep, the Pixar moms with dump truck asses, 48,000 views and counting.
I got that as a random suggestion on a different account that I was on, and I was like, oh yeah, it's ETEPs. Oh shit.
It's fucking great, dude.
It just popped up randomly. I was like, hey, ETEPs.
If I never have another video get that many views, I'm all right with that because the Pixar moms with dump truck asses.
They'll still get views years to come. That's the kind of video that people will click on just randomly. Hey, look, what was the video? Okay, cool.
On average, it still pulls anywhere from 55 to 65 views a day. At one point, like 3-4 months ago, it was still getting 150 to 200 views a day.
That's tight.
It's funny. It's funny how that works. But here we are. Dune sequel greenlighted by Legendary and Warner Brothers. Pick will get theatrical window in October of 2023. Did we all see Dune here?
I haven't.
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
I haven't seen any June yet.
It is. Are you guys? Have you guys either seen the Lynch version or read the novels at all?
I saw be negatory, my friend.
What about you, Oz? What'd you say, bro? Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I was just gonna say I saw the old one so long ago that I can't even remember it. I mean, I know that I saw it, but it's been so long that I don't even remember it.
Yeah, the Lynch version gets a lot of hate. Chris liked Dune. Yeah, Dune, it was good. Like I said, I'm going to go see it in the theater this week. Yeah, here's the original. Yeah, the original one, man. The Lynch one was cast, like I said, they said it was cast like a Star Wars movie. You know, they were trying to like recreate that Star Wars magic. My sketchbook before, you don't suffer ETEP, you sick person. You oogle all the lesbicans on the show, dream of converting the entire cast. Yeah. I could do that. I'm in love with Rachel Skarsten on Batman. I ain't gonna lie, dude. She's insanely sexy. It sucked, and don't care if people liked it. Well, cool, man. That's the thing. It's like I don't get mad at other people's opinions about stuff like that. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. It's not for everybody, basically, you know. And I'm a normie. I'm a Dune normie. I am. I'm not an aficionado. I've never read any of the books. You know, I watched the Lynch version when I was probably about 9 or 10 years old. And then I just watched it about a month ago, maybe a little bit over. And then, like I said, I watched the new one, the Denis Villeneuve version on Friday. I got to sit down Friday afternoon. Like I said, the wife and kid were gone. So middle of the afternoon, you know, it was about 5 o'clock. I got a nice buzz going, got everything done. I had worked all day and I'm like, all right, you know, let's fucking do this. So I think I taught Jim Friday. Yeah, that's what I was doing Friday. I had K through 8 PE all day. So I come home, you know, I was like worked around the house.
Slams and clotheslines.
Yep. Oh, the kids all know I was a pro wrestler too, so they enjoy that. Yep. So, but no, this Dune getting a sequel, I think this is a good thing. Tony, I was shocked they waited, you know, almost a week to greenlight the sequel.
Yeah. Well, what they wanted to do was Grace Randolph mentioned this. They want to get the second week sales up. So by announcing the sequel now and before the Eternals, it kind of gives it that time to shine for another week. More people might be inclined to see it because they know we're going to get the rest of the story now.
The Eternals looks horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
That's true.
It looks
No, I'll be right back.
awful.
I have to step out for a sec. If I drop out, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Eternals actually is at like 65% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, critics.
Really?
Like,
That's shocking.
That's what I said. I saw videos, guys were doing videos on YouTube about it earlier, and I was literally like shocked. Like, I mean,
don't critics generally love, all of the MCU stuff, like Captain Marvel and all that jazz?
Dude, this movie is the most diverse, like, and they've been touting that. They got the gays are represented in it. You got Fastos, who's like, I think he's a gay Muslim, which makes no sense. But they exist. They're real. And apparently he must be in the United States, because if he was over in the Middle East somewhere, he would have been thrown off a rooftop for that. And I don't say that to be hateful. I say that because that's what they do over there to the gays. They're not forgiving of that. They're not accepting like we are. Like, people always want to say, "Oh, you just hate." I have one of my. I told you this, Tony. One of my best friends, kid I know. He's 2-3 years younger than me. Gay dude, gets drunk, hits on me all the time, and I'm just like, "Thanks, Mike. I don't care. Whatever. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? Married dude." I said, "I'm glad you guys can get married now, because when you get divorced, you can pay child support too." So alimony, you know what I mean? I'm all for him having all the rights, as long as you get all the downfalls too. It's like you don't get to have your cake and eat it too. No.
Yeah.
Gay Muslim, he must be Superman. Well, that's why, because he's one of the Eternals. a gay Muslim, so I take it he can fly. Oh my
God. I take it he can fly.
It's pulling the wool over people's eyes. I'm cutting subs from some commentators. It shows that they can only shoot low-hanging fruit. They suck at critiquing art. Drinker may even be dropped. Damn. Well, don't unsubscribe to me, man. I love you here at the channel. We love you, my sketchbook. Stick around, bro. Stick around. The best is yet to come. That's what she said. Chris Fisk, the MCU ended with Endgame. All this fanfic stuff is unwatchable. Well, that's all they've been doing, and that's why, to me, Dune went over so well, because it was the antithesis of an MCU movie, I mean, that's just my thoughts on it. Tony, what, like, obviously it's way better than the MCU movies, but like, what was it that really drew you to this?
Number one, it's okay. I love sci-fi. I didn't know much about the story at all, so I'm always down for something new. But that's one thing. It's refreshing. It's not something DC or something Marvel or Star Wars. And it's a beautiful looking movie. It really is. And the trailers were well done. It just looked like kind of a big event. So I wanted to see it. And, I've heard some complaints about it, but I enjoyed it since the time the movie started till the very end. I mean, it had me intrigued. Everything looked great in the movie. Like, you could really, especially for Warner Brothers, sometimes their CGI isn't great. This looked on par with anything else out there right now, any other companies or anything. So I wish the movie would do a little better. Like, it didn't have the best opening weekend, but compared to Shang-Chi or Black Widow or mostly everything we've gotten since the beginning of the beer bug and everything, it's a great movie. I think it's the best movie to come out since at least Blockbuster, since Joker. And I don't know, it's just nice to have a new story to be told, because they did, like, again, I've said it before, obviously nobody knew more than Kevin Feige there was going to be a bit of a decline after Endgame.
Yep.
But it's all about that follow-up, and you're supposed to make people think like, oh shit, I mean, I thought the story was told, I thought it was done, and now they're busting this out. But it's been a very, very slow phase 4, and basically everything's been a miss this phase. They haven't taken one right step, in my opinion. WandaVision was probably the best thing they've come out with, and they didn't even nail the landing on that. So it's just nice to have something new, I guess, a fresh perspective.
Dude, that couldn't be closer to to the truth, man. That's spot on. We needed a movie that was big in scope. It's that eye-catching, but it can. To me, I thought this movie would draw more of the normie crowd in. I really did. But to me, I like the ending. I like the ambiguity of it. And to me, I'm sitting back trying to be faithful, being like, they're gonna get a sequel. They're gonna get, because it came out Dune Part 1. Because they knew, and now they're talking. He wants to adapt a Dune Messiah, and somewhere in the chat right now, everybody that's read the books is like, please don't. I can't wait to hear what Flair X thinks about that, because that would be Part 3 if they do the next one. And my fear is that they're going to lean on Zendaya too much in the next movie, because while I do appreciate and I do feel that Zendaya is a talented woman, she's a talented actress, it may not show obviously in the Spider-Man movies, but like I said, it all goes back to The Greatest Showman for me, because she did a lot of her own wire work in that, and that scene with Zac Efron, and she sings, and she, for her, she was not an ancillary, but like a B character in that. She did well, and I was like, I can appreciate that, and it gave me a new respect for her. Like, I hate her in Spider-Man.
That comes down to the writing, though.
Yep. Yeah, and that's it. But she did, and I heard somebody else mention, I can respect that, my sketchbook. I hated Shang-Chi, though. I fucking hated it. I told you guys I fell asleep during that goddamn movie. I fell asleep. I was fucking sitting there. I was like, oh my God, one of those long ass fucking backstory scenes. But Zendaya did that thing, and I think it was it might have been Mahler, and Gary talking about it yesterday while I was out doing yard work. But they're like, she does that thing where she's always like this. She's like, and she squints. Y'all notice that? Like, you ever see, the same thing she does in the Spider-Man movie. She fucking just fucking squints. But yeah, I think she was okay in the dream sequences in the end of the movie. She fit in well, but I just don't, because they're like, oh, it's gonna be the Zendaya show in the second one. I'm like, well, is it though? Because you still have to show Paul rising to prominence. So I don't know. I hope. And Timothée Chalamet, I thought he did an excellent job. I thought he played his part well. As Paul, obviously, which you had Kyle MacLachlan in the Lynch version. Hail Tina Bojan. She says, I've come to represent the woman. Mm-hmm. Oh, Tina is a awesome supporter of this community. All the rogues. Tina is family. Thank you, Tina, for being here. She's one of our 3.75%, 3.75% of female representation in our viewing audience. So thank you, Tina. Eternals has a lot of talk of race, gender, sexual orientation, social Marxist stuff surrounding it. Yes, it does. JM 2021. Wookiee supremacy. Thank you for being here, brother. He says, oh, goody, Tina. My sketchbook says, hail, Tina. And my sketchbook said he's not leaving us, Tony. He says, wait, let me go back up to his comment. He says, because we keep it real. Right here, see? He said, we keep it real. And we do. Yeah. We pride ourselves on that, man. And you can ask, there's a few people on YouTube that have met me personally in Phoenix Animation. Adam Shawhan has been to my house. He's met my family. Adam knows, this is from personal, what you see, Jeff, the bullshitters, they know, they'll testify. This is what you see is what you get. This is me off camera. This is me all the fucking time. I'm not fake. This isn't an act. This is me. I'm just a fucking goofy, insane, fucking crazy motherfucker that culturally appropriates Cleveland Browns voice. But so no, I think the Dune gimmick, I think it'll go over well. I think the sequel will do well. I don't anticipate that much of a drop off in the box office this week, and I think it'll be an average drop off. You know what I mean? Probably what 40% maybe. But with the sequel announced, I think you might get, like you said, Tony, it might not drop that much because people are like, oh shit, there's a sequel. Maybe I need to go see this again. And like I said, I'm going to see it for the first time. So you know, I want to support it because I believe in it. And yeah, to answer my sketchbooks, it's pretentious. I can see that just because the kind of filmmaker Villeneuve is. You know, he's almost, I would say, in the same level as Darren Aronofsky, who is basically the same way. 34% drop off. Is that what it's at right now, Nano? Because I haven't checked Box Office Mojo yet. But let me do this before we go into our final talking point for the evening. Let me share this real quick. This is Rotten Tomatoes live. The Eternals critics 64%. That is a big oof right there. I mean,
wow,
just
it's stunning and brave.
That's got Kevin Feige going.
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
64. Let's take a look here at some of these reviews. All critics. Let's see. Eternals offers a unique Marvel experience saturated with emotion delivered on a grand, stunning scale. 8 out of 10. Is almost a miraculous film. 3 out of 4. Watching Chloe Zhao's Rider made me want to learn horseback riding. Nomadland illustrated the reality of houseless Americans face and offered a window into the American West. Both intertwined fiction and reality. I knew Eternals was going to be different. 5 out of 10.
I have no idea what that review just said.
You know what? That didn't make any sense.
I swear those were just sentences copied from other places and pasted together. None of that's a coherent sentence.
Illustrated the reality, homelessness Americans face in the West. What?
I just here to her I just say
Why?
That Bush?
Like, look at I love it. My sketchbook 340. Dang, even the shills can't hype that unpolished turd closer to 100%. This film must really be bad, like special bad. Still say Old Henry's movie. Okay, what is Old Henry streaming on? Oh, that's your guess. 34% drop off. Okay, I'll go with that. I'm gonna write that down. That Nano's predicting a 34% drop off. Where's Old Henry streaming at? Let's see. Dune week 2 drop off predictions. Drop percentage predictions. Small times in the house. What's up? Some of these reviews sound like they were system generated. Oh, well, didn't they say that AI was writing? Culture Casino covered that when we were streaming last week about these AI generated articles now by some of these mainstream outlets. I mean, that's fucking scary.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, listening to this next review, while Eternals may be Clouseau's most controversial effort or conventional effort and falls prey to the typical faults of the franchise, she manages to elevate the blockbuster formula to craft one of Marvel's best films yet. What does that tell you?
I don't know.
I got nothing out of that.
Well, you want to know who's good at predictions? This guy I know, he predicts a lot of stuff, and he's got inside sources. So hang on.
Greetings.
Oh.
Humanians and Humantite. It is I, future ruler of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Doomtep, here with my fluffy kitten, Mr. Beans. We have seen the Eternals, and we can presently say
This, my friends, is a film that Mr. Beans spit up multiple hairballs whilst watching. Even Cat Pan Mediocre didn't make him spew as much cat puke as this piece of shit did. Is it the fault of representation? No. Is it the fault of LGBTQ plus ampersand $$ representation? No, it is not. It is the fault of none other than that bloodless, soul-sucking vampire, Angelina Jolie. Her performance is so miserable, so forgettable, she makes Kumail Nanjiani seem palatable. Not even Selma Hayek and her dump truck ass could save this movie from relative obscurity. And the cheap Maisie Williams knockoff playing Sprite is painful to watch, much the way Tinkerbell going through a meat grinder would sound. Yes, my friends, this movie is a pile of shit. And next piece of information I have before I go. Stay tuned next week at Lucasfilm. Put it in the books. Kathleen Kennedy will be fired. Until next time, stay stoned, my friends.
I wish that was a review on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm gonna fucking go back and clip that and then just like tag Doomcock in it on fucking Twitter and be like, here you go, bud.
That was a good impression.
I've practiced okay, so my boy is gonna make me a fucking helmet. It's gonna be it's gonna be okay. So quoting Kurtzman, it'll be 25% different. It'll be 25% different, and you're gonna see Doom Tap.
You could do a Halloween Doom Tap.
I'm going to. I was supposed to have it ready for Horror Hound, but like I said, got sick. Let's see.
I gotcha.
Patricia Puentes watching Chloe Zhao's. Okay, so we read that one. We read this one. Marvel has its first existential crisis, coming to terms with not only what it means to be a hero, but also what it means to be a god. It's extremely ambitious, and while it doesn't completely soar, it still opens a whole new realm of possibilities. 7 out of 10. It involves a lot of windy locations, sparse imagination for action, a cast of characters who are seldom interesting. C-. While I respect the MCU took a risk by telling an ambitious, different kind of story, the story and storytelling didn't match the film's ambitions.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean.
I don't know what that means.
They're like dissing the movie, but trying not to diss it so they don't lose their press passes. I think
it means it's bad, but I can't say it's bad.
Hold on. The storytelling simply didn't match the film ambitions.
Right.
Like the CGI is crap, but the actors are good. I don't know.
Well, you've got 11 main characters in this fucking movie.
Being introduced for the first time.
Yep.
Right. Hail Jamie East. What's going on, girl? Welcome. Yeah. It does, like, these negative reviews, like they're negative, but they're not. Like, people will decide for themselves whether its innovations are enough or not. But for me, it was somewhat disappointing. Full review in Spanish. Do you guys want me to read it in Spanish?
Totally.
Hang on. Let's see. I'll Eternals es la película. I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't. Más emocional de Marvel, un espectáculo con el toque de Chloe Zhao, pero sin la chispa suficiente para cautivar. I don't know. I probably just butchered the shit out of that. I probably just murdered that. Oh, my sketchbook's Max. He says that may hurt. This may hurt my ears. Frankie knows. So bad it's good. He needs to work on his Spanish. I'm a Jew. What do you expect? The only thing I can say in Spanish properly is this way is. Let's see what else we got here. Cassie DaCosta. From visuals to music choice, there's a lack of style here that is only further emphasized by the film's refusal to focus.
What?
Tired of these nothing things. The hole's imprint can even be felt in special effects featuring celestial shapes, natural stone, and double-decker buses turned into a shower of rose petals. What the fuck? What? Anything of that make any sense?
No.
A shower of double-decker buses into a shower of rose petals. What?
Okay, let's see what else Laura has. I love how her picture is so blurry because she looks like she's hitting. Like her nose looks like she's done more cocaine than fucking Johnny Depp and Blow.
This looks like a mugshot that she asked the police to give her so she could put on her Rotten Tomatoes review profile pic.
Let's see her latest reviews. The Last Duel, 7 out of 10. She reviewed Stripes. Wow. She gave that fresh. Reitman, Murray, and Ramis aren't even in the prime of their careers for Stripes, but you couldn't tell from watching this film. The Souvenir Part 2, Eternals. She gave it 8 out of 10. A cop movie. Eternals. She reviewed Eternals twice. Oh, these are other. Okay. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, this lady's fucking. That's a weird review. It's a
we got a top critic next.
It's a different kind of superhero movie, not for everyone's taste, but made for us all. What? What?
Know what that means?
What? Why?
Hey, Clown World. What does that mean to you? What does that mean?
Why?
A whole lot of shit.
It's a different kind of superhero movie, not to everyone's taste, but made for us all.
It means it's made for some, not us.
Right?
That's what that means.
It doesn't make any sense.
How is it a different kind of superhero movie? Like Logan? Like what? No? Like what is this?
He says Mara doesn't know how to spoke well.
Nah.
Maybe different means incoherent to them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Here's K. Austin Collins from Rolling Stone, another top critic. Eternals is so busy showing off what it can do, where it can go, that it bypasses and overlooks what it really has to offer. There are real dilemmas, real battles of interest buried beneath the soft-pedaled, naturally lit, cozy surfaces of this movie. What?
More pedals. More pedals.
What is it with the...
I couldn't tell if we didn't have the splatties next to them or the regular ones. I wouldn't know what ones were positive or negative, honestly.
I was going to say, does that sound negative?
It bypasses and overlooks what it really has to offer. There are real dilemmas, real battles.
Okay.
These people are just fucking weird. Mike Sorrentino over at CNET. While I appreciate that Eternals takes a creative risk with its time-jumping events, its convoluted plot ultimately lets it down. And yet he gives it a fresh rating.
That's a negative comment with a positive rating, and I don't know, is that implying time travel or just jumping around in general? Of course it's convoluted. That's what Marvel is now. Wow, okay. That one actually was the least confusing out of all of them, though, so far.
It was. This next one's great. These critics need Jesus, says Jamie East. Yes, they do. $5 says Mr. Collins is talking about racism. Stop Voldemorting, you hacks. My sketchbook bringing the heat. Small Time says they're afraid to say it sucks. They are. That's what they're doing. They're dancing around it. Here's our friend from IO9 Gizmodo, Germaine Lucier. Eternals feels like a balloon that tried to hold it all together but was filled to bursting. It's too much and not enough. The result is very ambitious. Very well made, kind of flat, unfortunately forgettable film. Again, is that supposed to be...
A balloon? How long did they spend to come up with these wordings? Like, it was filled to bursting. It's too much and not enough.
Oh my God. These people get paid by the word, obviously.
It's like I don't know how you can write a written review at all now. At least based on these descriptions, I got nothing out of this.
What it feels like to me are all these people are trying to break up but don't know how to say it's you. It's not me.
So like we might not see each other for a while, but I still like you and all. But we can talk and hang out and stuff. But just not going to be as much. But still, it's like
all these are rotten. It flies high, grapples with huge themes and ideas, tries to keep check with humor and heart, but the whole thing feels so overblown and overwrought that you kind of walk out of the screen in a daze. 2.5 out of 5.
A film that is constantly at war with itself for nearly 3 hours. What?
What seemed like the perfect marriage of filmmaker and studio, Oscar winner Chloe Zhao and Marvel Studios, turns out to be one of, if not the biggest misfire since the Marvel Cinematic Universe began.
Jesus.
Okay,
hey, that kind of made sense, sort of.
He put it all out there. Nate was like, "Nah, fuck this, fam. I didn't like this movie."
Yeah, yeah, one of the biggest misfires since it began. That's a good point. I can kind of measure that myself a little bit. There you go.
Nah, it comes out November 5th, my sketchbook. It comes out next week. Next weekend. I'm not, unless my wife really wants to go watch this, which I don't think she will. I'm not going to see this in the theater. I won't pay to watch it.
You want to support the right things in the theater.
Yeah.
You should go to the theater and buy popcorn and leave.
I would just go buy popcorn and sit, because like our theater, like I said, it's family owned, so they have like all kinds of like taxidermied stuff out in the lobby. Like if you're not a hunter or you're against hunting, this is not the theater for you. Like it's called the Pines. It's fucking here. I'll pull up an image because I put images of it in my videos. It's a fucking gorgeous theater. Let's see. Here it is right here. I'll show this. Let me pull this up, and then we're gonna do something else. But here, let me go right here, and there it is right here. This is the Pine. They're showing fucking No Time to Die right now, but yeah. Let me see. Theater information, theater tour. Here's some. This is it back in the day right here. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like back in the day. It's this is like inside. This is like your concession area here. Yeah, it's like I said, it's old school.
Is that a recent pic right here?
Yeah. These are all recent. This is this is the fireplace in there.
Yeah, that's a movie theater.
Yeah,
that's a tight ass movie theater, man. That's very homey.
Yeah, look at this shit, man. It's got like all the they got old stuff on the walls, and it's haunted too, which is fucking even cooler.
Dude, if I ever go to your town, man, we gotta go to that theater, dude. That's like a camping trip, but just, you're gonna go watch a movie.
Okay, look at this. Here's like over here they got this used to be a bar, I think it was, back in the day. But yeah, this is when you walk inside before you go into the theater. This is like the bathrooms are over here to the right and the exits, and then you walk to the left in here and you like go down to like the where the screen is and everything. But yeah, this is all the stuff that's like taxidermied inside there.
See, aside from the taxidermy specifically, like what woman wouldn't want to go to bed after this with you?
Right.
You know?
But yeah, this is the main. The seats, I will say, the seats are uncomfortable. So they don't have cup holders, but I mean, outside of that, like I said, it ain't an IMAX or a fucking
Do they have? Is that the main rooms? Do they have like smaller, like the living room-ish style ones, or?
No, this is it. They have one theater. One
one theater. Okay.
Yep. It's yeah, but yeah, there's this is the Pines. This is where I go to watch my movies. Yeah, like I said, all this is like all the light fixtures on the whole side are all like this style. So it's cool as fuck, man. It's fun.
I'd say the one thing that would make it better is if they had a couple of rooms where you could have like a living room style, like have a comfy couch or something, a couple people total in there, like 10 or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of, it's like a cabin set, you know? Have a freaking fire in the fireplace, dude.
It's fucking amazing. It is. My sketchbook says, how much does it cost for a private viewing there? We can rent the theater for a day, then just roast all the shit on the screen like MSTK. I was going to do it for my 40th birthday back in 2020. And for the movie in the theater, it was going to cost me around $900, maybe $1,000 for like I think it's like 6 hours. I would have got it for. Don't no, they said, well, you can't serve alcohol in here. I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, I don't want to fucking, I don't want to fuck up
Wait,
this
you
place.
said just $1,000?
Yeah, for it was like 600 to rent it. It would have been like for a movie, would have been like 400. Then depending on what movie I wanted, and then because I have to pay to rent the movie, what I want to show there,
Right.
and then whatever concessions I wanted, which I would have had.
Dude,
Yeah, dude, it was.
that's a reasonable price.
It's not bad. You figure $1,000.
That's kind of what I thought. Remember back when COVID started, I was like, dude, if they charge to like a couple $100 each or something, or $1,000, like
that.
Dude, like that's a cool thing. I wish more theaters had that type of thing.
Yep. Yeah,
they might probably. You could always ask, I guess.
Yeah, it would have been fucking awesome. But yeah, they shut it down for COVID and everything, so I didn't get to go. Which was sad because like the last movie I saw there was New Mutants, and I'm like, God, I saw Return of the Jedi in that theater when I was 3 years old. My mom took me to see that, and I was like, God, please don't let the last movie I ever see here be New Mutants. Please don't.
Dude, one of these days, you got to go in there. I don't know if you're allowed to film yourself in there, like recording yourself or something. You could do a little tour of the place or something and just talking about it. I mean, dude, that'd be a good video.
I'm on there. I'm on the Facebook page. I just have to wait till I'm out of Facebook jail, and I can hit the owner up and go in there like an hour before screening. Like, as long as I don't record like during a movie, I'm sure they'll be fine with it. You know what I mean? Because like I take pictures in there all the time, and they see me, and they never.
Well, you have to have permission because if their employees are on camera or something as well, I think there's some rules about that too.
So I'd ask because I'll shoot some video inside there. Like I'll get them to give me a tour of like the fucking booth and everything. So it'll be fucking great.
Hell, if you can get the owner or at least somebody that knows that theater's history, like like if you can record a tour of the place with them, talking about it, that'd be cool too, man.
I just found my camcorder, so yeah, I can do that.
Like to see little investigator ETEP giving us some scoop on the theater.
There's outbuildings there too that are like fort style apartments. I'll take pictures tomorrow and I'll show you guys.
Your town sounds kind of tight, dude.
It's an old logging town. Is where I live. It's old. It's old.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing old logging stuff, honestly. So it looks appealing to me. I don't know.
It's a beautiful vacation spot. I'll say that. I will say that. But I want to talk now. We're gonna spend the rest of the evening talking about Oz and his relaunch of Everlasting Survivors. So take it away, my brother.
So I've known that since the end of the first campaign, I was going to do another one. I didn't know what I could do to be more successful, but I met up with Jeff at Horror Hound, Jeff Hicks, the original artist, the cover artist. And he's had 2 successful campaigns. He's about to launch his 3rd. He said once he completes Woke Busters, his 3rd campaign, then all of his promotion will go behind making sure that this project will be on the same level as he's gotten to before. I have 2 new covers for the relaunch. As I said to you jokingly, but not jokingly earlier, there will be merchandise with the second launch. That way people such as yourself who don't need to buy another book can have can participate and, like you said, help if they desire. I do have I have to update. I don't have to. I'm going to update the interior cover because I'm going to put a dedication in it. My mom passed 3 weeks ago tomorrow.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I've always known that she was my first and biggest fan, and it came out of nowhere, and so I'm definitely adding that because it's she was someone who always believed in me. and I'm not gonna pretend like I'm doing this for her, because I was doing this before that ever happened. But the fact is, she believed I could succeed, and I also think that it has strength to live on its own. I just need to get the word out to more people. That was kind of my big problem the first time. I didn't organize well enough. By the time I was with you guys, it was damn near over.
Yeah.
Same with Jeff. Same with everything. I was so dead set on getting out on 2/1/21 because I thought it sounded cool, that I didn't plan properly. But that's not going to happen next time. Before it ever goes live, I'm going to have all of the promotion planned out. I'll come back here anytime you'll have me. I'm going to become a regular with Jeff. And any friend of his that'll have me, I'm going to be more out there. As you know, the last time I was on your show, I was just this because I was uncomfortable or not necessarily uncomfortable. It was just, it's all new to me. I thought there was a part of me that thought I could step right out and just go straight to the top, because I saw Jeff had such success. But the fact is, he had so much groundwork already put in with the fan base and his relatability, and so that's why this time around I'm nothing special, but I'm here. As far as like production wise, it's not special, but I'm here, and I'm open. So like I said, I will be back whenever you'll have me, and as soon as Woke Busters finishes up on Indiegogo, I will have a launch date for Everlasting Survivors: The Second Chance, as I'm jokingly but not jokingly calling it. So the premise of the story is all three of these heroes can come back from fatal blows. That's why I said it's only right that heroes that can have a second chance. It's only right that the book gets a second chance also.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I don't have a definitive start date. I do have 2 new covers. Like I said, I'm gonna have a T-shirt. I'm gonna try and figure out how to get stickers and trading cards. Although Jeff knows the trading card game, so he said I can use all of his assets for that. Like I said, posters, everything. So the hope, dream, goal, desire is that this gamble will pay off, because the Gamble Comics.
I like it.
Oh, thanks for putting the Etsy link in there. I did because I didn't reach my goal on Indiegogo. I wasn't able to keep the books available on in demand. That's the reason I started the Etsy store. I don't have that many first printings left, but there are some. I'd say maybe 20 max of each cover. There are two covers from the first printing.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to do my own launch of a channel, but every time I go to do my mission statement, it just doesn't feel right. So, but I'll get it out there, and I appreciate you having me back.
Oh, dude, you're welcome anytime, man. Actually, let's see, it's the end of the month. Let me look at my calendar here, because we'll book you right now, because we're already working. Because Wednesdays is the only time, you guys know in the chat, but Oz hasn't been here in a minute. Wednesday, because we've changed the whole format of everything, because we don't have the Friday night show anymore. Because we got sick. We got sick of beating Friday night tights in the ratings. Okay. Look, I got tired of beating Friday night tights. They were like, "Hey, ETEP, you got to back off." I'm like, "I'm sorry, guys. Me and my 800 fucking subscribers are kicking. No. But seriously, we kind of stepped back from the Fandom Menace as a channel, and it's nothing against anyone in the Fandom Menace. We still got friends and family. We love you guys. It's just some of the people that glommed onto the movement were not there for the right reasons. And it's not people with channels. It's a lot of them. Well, some of them, but it's a lot of like people that cling on to the movements and they give it a bad name. And then it looks like they actually come in and start espousing the hate and the things that we say we're not, So that kind of made me step back from it. And some of the infighting, over trivial things. I'm like, we don't need that, man. We're here to talk about shit that we enjoy, talk about shit we don't enjoy. I'm here to suffer for the subscribers, man. We're here to promote people. So Wednesday nights have our rotating panel show. So let's see here. We're going into November. So let's do Wednesday, November 10th. If you're open that Wednesday, Oz. All right.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, November 10th, Oz will be back on the show. That's 11/10/21. I'm writing that down right now. So back on Wednesday. See, we got and next week we'll have and those of you I know we advertised that Kai MFS would be here tonight. He had to work tonight, so he was out of commission, and I hit Angus up. Angus is going to be on next Wednesday with Kai, so we'll have Angus and Kai next Wednesday night. So you're talking products, or you're talking shirts and posters with this next
trading
one.
cards, definitely.
Trading cards.
I already have the art for the trading cards. I already have the logo for the T-shirt. Like I said, both new covers are ready. I got to do a new interior layout, but yeah, lots of products, and obviously 68-page graphic novel. So for everybody who hasn't gotten one, I know you and Tony both got yours, but
yep. Absolutely. It did cut into my temple time. I don't do that. I don't do that. Like I said, we're Jewish background and Jewish ancestry, and then I was raised Catholic. So you guys know how fucked up I am. I had to go to mass today. Like I said, my son goes to a Catholic school, a private school, and I was teaching today, so I had to go to mass. And I was like, I went up and took communion today. I'm like, and Father knows, he knows me. He's looking at me. He's like, trust me, I've been doing this since my mom made me do this as a kid. I'm like, just give me the cookie. Where's that wine? Where's that wine, Father? I'm like, you're light on the pour, Father. Come on. He's like, do you need wine? I'm like, no, I brought my own. I got my flask full of wine. But no, man. So are you doing it? Are you going to go back on Indiegogo with it, or are you going to stay?
100%, 100% Indiegogo, because again, that's where Jeff's had all his success. It treated me good. Like it's just that I wasn't as I wasn't as well organized the first time around. Like I said, I didn't promote as well as I should have, but I'm going to make sure that that's not even an issue the second time around.
Yeah, Indiegogo is more fun too, because you can see the progress climb. The backers go up, the numbers go up, the percentage go up. The green line, you want to see that green line reach the end.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you see how many people backed whichever things, and sometimes that's how people decide something. Like, oh, like 50 people got that thing, that must be good. Or okay, they got that cover. Let's get cover B because there's only like 20 people got that one. So, boom.
Yeah, I like it, man. I think we'll we get you out. Like I said, Jeff's helping you get you promoted properly. You know what I mean? Get a full promotional tour out of it. And this'll do. You'll see. You'll be happy. You'll be happier this time around. I think.
Well, the crazy thing is, I was happy that 150 people wanted the book and they got the book. Yeah. But I will be even happier when 150,000 people want the book and get the book, right? Or whatever the magic number is. I don't know, but yeah. It's not as though I was sad or anything. The first time it was a great experience, and I mean nothing but positivity. I've never spoken to anybody who read the book and was like, oh, why'd you bother? They're always like, it's been well received. It just more people need to know it exists.
Yeah, that's just just getting the word out.
Exactly,
just getting the word out. That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed it. I think I hit you up after I got to read it. I was like, this was fucking good. It was a good story. Like I said, me and the boy read it, and yeah, he likes it. He's getting into comics.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yep. So it is. It's got. He said the story. I like the story. I like the characters. I like the layout. You know, the page layout is nice. It's got heart. It's a good story. It is, and I'm not saying and like I said, I don't bring people on to kiss their ass. I'll tell you straight up. You know, it was good.
Absolutely.
It was a good.
Yeah.
It was a good
Yeah.
fucking book. And
Yeah.
I've read, and honestly, and I've got mainstream books in there that's way better than fucking mainstream stuff. It is.
I
So
know.
this is the thing. But like I said, and this is we beat this drum. Support independent fucking creators, people. Please. We got Oz on here. We got Chris Fisk in the chat. There's I didn't see Johnny Cage here, but that's another artist. We got, you know, there's a ton. We got Vinny and Vinny Tartamella and Red Gaze on the show Monday night. Vinny is a fucking the man. I mean, what, 5 campaigns in the last 2 years, and he's getting ready to start a 6th with Frankie. He's running City of Venus 2 right after Kraken. Shadow of the Kraken fulfills, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Frankie is Vinny's brother, so Frankie literally knows. So yeah. But yeah, and Frankie worked on Through the Woods. So I mean, it's we've got fucking a ton of talented people in this community for you people to support. So please support them. You know, put your money into good things that are you're gonna enjoy. You know you're gonna enjoy this because there's no agenda with it. It's fucking. It is driven by entertainment purposes. That is the beauty of these independent creators, man. Vinny's art is better than his impressions, says my sketchbook. I don't know. His Fauci is spot on. Venus and Kraken are all Vinny. Those are fucking, well, they're great. I mean, but no, I didn't know if you knew when he was releasing, not releasing, but when he was going to start. I thought he was going to start on Venus right after Shadow of the Kraken was done. But yeah, oh God, here it is. My sketchbook says Vinny highlights is the Disco Inferno. Oh, we got like I said, we gotta get Glenn Gilberti on, Tony. We get Glenn Gilberti on here.
That would be awesome.
We need to hit Disco Inferno up. He'd be.
Is this actually happening?
What?
Getting Disco Inferno on the.
I'm sure I could get him on. Honestly, I could probably. I have a few connections. I could probably, if I could. I just hit him up myself, but I still have some friends in the wrestling business that know some of the names and shit. But yeah, I could probably get Disco on. Who I am going to bring back on soon is we're going to bring Jennifer Thomas back on. And let me see if I have the Jenny Thomas clip up here. We'll show that one more time just because it's Jennifer Thomas. I don't, but I'll pull that up real quick. So we're gonna have Jennifer Thomas back on, and we're gonna have she's gonna bring a friend. She's gonna bring a friend. And her name is Sheena Bathory, and she is getting ready to make her lingerie fighting championship debut. And this woman is both beautiful and fucking terrifying because she's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And I watched her. She's like 5'3", maybe about 150 pounds. Like she's built. Looks nothing but feminine though. And I watched her toss a 220-pound guy like fucking nothing. I'm just like, damn. I'm like, I'm terrified and aroused at the same time, miss. I'm not gonna lie. Let me find the Jenny Thomas clip though. She was just on Going Rogue with me a couple weeks ago. And she's fucking awesome. And we love her to death here on the program. Tony wasn't here when she was on. Tony's gonna be here next time she's on.
Yeah,
hey,
both times I missed it.
Do you have plans on November 13th?
I don't know.
Because if you don't, and you and your wife want to go to she's got the Women on Fire show. She's got backstage passes for you. If you can go. If you can't, I understand. But if you can go, let me know so I can get the passes lined up and get you in contact with her.
Okay.
So yeah, because she's like, I'll give him like VIP access and shit. I'm like, The one time I wish I lived in Vegas, because she was like, you can fly. Well, she wanted me to work on the show. She wanted me to wrestle. I was like, if anybody's gonna beat me up, it's gonna be you. Like I trust her. I trust her. And I'm not gonna lie, it'd be fun to get beat up by a hot chick. But this is Jennifer Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna
ride. Holding her in the air and the big suplex. Beautiful advance there. Oh, switches over. Oh, nice. The wrestler standing 5'1" tall.
Yep, that's Jenny right there. She's a boss, man. She was trained, she did WWE developmental. She owns Women on Fire. She started sessiongirls.com. She's legit, man. She's fucking awesome and a great friend of me and the program. So yeah, she does get me scaroused. My sketchbook. Wait, what do you got? Frankie knows I'm working on 2 other books with Vinny, so thanks for the support, dude. You guys are family, brother. Absolutely, man, absolutely. So yeah, so stay tuned. We got, like I said, we got Oz coming back on November 10th. Next week, Wednesday, we'll have Kai and Black Angus. And Rook, if you're free and you want to bounce on next Wednesday night with Kai and Angus, you're welcome, brother.
That sounds good. Yeah, toss me a link. I'll probably. It's Wednesday. I'm usually free,
yeah.
So
okay,
sure.
I'll hit you up on Wednesday then and shoot you a link. Tony, man. Wait, where can we see? This?
Hold on. You say November 3rd or 10th?
Next Wednesday is the 3rd.
Oh, dude, that's National Sandwich Day.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll be there. That's the
right.
Subway Day.
We'll be celebrating Subway. We'll celebrate Subway Day. I'll eat a.
That's just funny.
I'll get a sandwich.
I'm posting a skit on that day called I don't know what it is. I was gonna call it the Curse of National Sandwich Day or something, but we'll see.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love it, dude. The Tomato Wars skits, if you guys haven't seen them, check out Rookie Critic's channel, and I'll throw it in the link to this video. And we'll make sure you get, if you haven't seen the Tomato Wars videos, you got to watch them. I do some voices in those too.
Yeah, he does. Hell yeah. And so there's going to be another one. I'm going to do a candy corn one. It's going to be posted on Halloween.
Yes.
And also tomorrow on Fanzine's channel around noon Pacific time, he's got a little feature of 3 different ones. One by me, one by Flip, and I think either somebody else or himself. I forget what that is. Jesse Milestone makes a cameo in mine as well. Mine's called P-Emergency.
And honestly, dude, I got to meet Jesse and Jeff, in Indiana, and Jesse's fucking awesome. She's such a sweetheart.
Oh yeah, dude. Today she just launched an Indiegogo. Also,
did she?
She's trying to build a fencing club.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say I'll link that to you so you can check it out later.
Yes.
Yeah,
because she's been fencing like most of her life, I think.
Yeah, she has. I think she has. I forget. I think she has 2 other coaches that are going in on it with her, and she's got, at least for her Indiegogo rewards. Okay. You know that black dude that was in Pirates of the Caribbean that was like, Ice, that big dude, deep voice.
Yeah.
In Pirates of the Caribbean, he voices Thanos and a lot of the Marvel stuff. She knows him, and he's. I think one of the perks is like an autograph reward, or if you do a bigger one, and if you're local there, you can take a photo shoot with him or something.
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Good for Jesse. That's fucking great, dude. I like see, this is the stuff we like to see, man. People are getting to do things that they love and parlay it into a career, which is fucking great. You know what I mean? This is the dream. It really is. Speaking of dreams, Frankie knows says, where can we see this lingerie wrestling? Why isn't it televised? All her links are in the description, and you can check out Jennifer fights for Lingerie Fighting Championship. Actually, she actually just won a match right before she came on the show. And that is at lfc.com. All of her links are in the description. Session Girls, if you're interested in getting your ass kicked by a beautiful woman anywhere around the world. Session Girls is a virtual catalog of women who will beat the shit out of you for money per hour. And yeah, and all her links are in the description to the video, man. There, I keep those permanently posted in all my videos because we support her, man. We do. She's kick ass and she's beautiful and badass, and I support that. And that's fucking dope. She's got her own wrestling promotion. We're gonna send Tony out there. So speaking of Tony, what do you got going on over at the channel, bro?
Man, just nothing. Every Tuesday we review the Monday Night War. Yeah, we just did that last night. It's a fun time. You can catch me, ETEP, Vinny, Angelus Straven, Tommy, and a whole cast of cool motherfuckers as we talk wrestling for a couple hours. We're going through it week by week, so it's always a good time. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Clown World Review, so come check it out.
Awesome, man. Thank you, brother, as always, for being my co-host with the most, man. I appreciate it. Love you.
When are we going to Wakanda Land again?
Oz, have you seen Wakanda Land?
No, what's that?
Oh shit!
You gotta show them.
We're gonna extend the show. I'm gonna pour another glass of wine because it's right here on my desk.
Gotta show them Wakanda Land.
Tony, introduce the clip, bro. Hang on. Let me give you back the solo. Let me get you back to solo. Introduce the clip. Mazel tov.
Okay, so the context is we read an article one night on the show, like Disney's thinking about making Wakanda Land, and yeah, so I have some sources inside Disney, and they went ahead and shot me over some conceptual images, some conceptual promotion for Wakanda Land, so I felt it was my responsibility to share it with the world.
All right. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Wakanda Land.
Do you ever look around at your continent and feel a little down? Ashamed of where you come from? Do you ever see your parents offered up to a Libyan warlord from your cage and silently wish to yourself, reality can be whatever I want? My friends, are you simply hungry?
Hi, I'm trans non-binary Disney CEO Bob Chapek, and I'm inviting you to experience the other side of reality. Relax, recuperate, and reinvent yourself at our newest and most diverse Walt Disney World Resort. When real life doesn't quite cut it, come experience our version of Africa. Introducing Wakanda Land.
Book your reservation at Wakanda Land today and get a free 30-day trial to Lucasfilm writer Leslie Headland's new dating app, Wine and Dynstein. It's a sure thing every time. Available for download through the App Store or Google Play.
Wine and Dynstein. I still check out our Africa.
Yeah, that advertising at the end that just sealed the deal.
Wine and Dynstein.
2024, look out, everyone.
I had that Wine and Dynstein. It is a sure thing every time. I tell you.
It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
See? Frankie knows. Just followed Jen Thomas on Twitter. Nice. Dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're making me a fan too, man. Seriously.
Dude, she's... Like I said, man, it was funny. She asked me, she goes, so did you find me like from my time with like pro wrestling or like my mixed wrestling stuff? I was like, oh, mixed wrestling. I'm like, I'm not even afraid to admit that shit. I was like, I'm 41 years old. I have no inhibitions about that. I was like, I caught a mixed wrestling video. You beating the shit out of some dude. I'm like, she's hot. And then I'm like, oh shit. I looked into it. I'm like, she was in developmental for fucking the Fed. I'm like, I want to interview her, you know?
Yeah, that makes it even more legit. She really knows what she's doing.
And she knows, like, she does like legit like jujitsu and shit too. So she's another one, man. Like I said, you go to the LFC Lingerie Fight Championship channel on YouTube, and they got some highlights of some of her fights. You can just search Jennifer Thomas. It's her name in LFC is Jenny Bloody Valentine.
Dude.
She's amazing.
Dude, have Jenny versus Carano, man.
Oh shit.
Jenny versus Gina, you know?
She don't want. It's funny too. It's like I asked her, I was like, so do you? As they talk about fully competitive and shit, and she's like, I try to limit those, and I'm like, you're still fighting LFC though. I was like, she fucking whips like the girl she beat. She outweighed her because like they don't really have like the staunch weight classes, in LFC, but like she fought Mia Annabella and fucking just like demolished her. But Jenny outweighed her by like 20 pounds. But she's just like grappling wise, she just destroyed her.
Yeah, dude, that'd be a fun little matchup. Gina's tall, and then have Jenny be all short and see what they do. Little wrestlers.
Yep. Oh, Gina's big. Like she's got to be, and I'm not saying she's fat. She's a big woman. I mean, she's got to be what? I feel like what's his name in Game of Thrones? Is the big woman still here?
Big woman, no snoo.
The big woman. Yeah. I'll take death by snoo. We ain't done. All right. So Tony got to do his outro. Let me kick it over to Rook. Rookie.
All right, what's up, man? Yeah, I've actually been working on things. So things are coming out soon. You'll probably like one of the videos I'm working on pretty soon. I won't tell you what it is yet, but you'll like it when I post it. And then for the FC, I'm working on, for the Phantom Collective, I've been working on videos that are going to take a long time to be fully finished. But the last video I made was the Mr. Ballin video, and that got 30,000 views. And so I'm working on a couple videos similar to that, but with other people. And also a couple of little skits with the like button. He does a lot of funny things with the like button on his channel. Where everybody usually says, smash the like button, hit the like button. He goes like, take the like button out on a date and leave it with the check and just walk away. Whatever. He does some funny stuff. Tie it to the chair, brush its teeth, and feed it orange juice. Like, evil.
That's
so I got some funny little skit. I bought literal thumbs, like the little thumbs up things, and gonna have little skits in the future with some of those. Some funny stuff, and he's a cool guy. He's a former Navy SEAL who is on YouTube now and started on TikTok and moved over to YouTube. Tells stories of the strange, dark, and mysterious. So, and he's a YouTuber that's way out of like our sphere and pretty good. So I've got a couple of videos on YouTubers that are outside of our sphere.
Okay.
That I'll be making at some point on the FC.
Nice, man. Well, excellent. And I am a proud member of the Phantom Collective creative team. Even though I'm the redheaded stepchild because I haven't done anything for them in a minute. I retweet everything though. Like,
you're good, man.
I see something. I feel bad because I was like, I need to do something for the channel.
If we can talk at some point, but like like the theater you're talking about, like that'd be a cool video to show. Like that'd be a cool one to do on the channel or something because that's showing your town, is showing like a cool place. It's going to the theater. That's a cool type of one that'd fit nice on the FC there.
I would love to do that, and that is something I will do. Like I said, I'll hit the theater owner up, and I'll get it set up so I can go in and get permission to shoot some footage and talk to him and have him tell me the history, and I'll cut it into like a little mini documentary for the FC channel. We'll do that. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. If you need help setting up stuff, let me know because I've tried to talk to the theaters before too. So
okay. Yeah, I'm hoping like they'll be open to it because they're family owned. It's not like a chain or anything. So
yeah, chains are pretty strict on what you're allowed to post.
Yeah, these guys are pretty cool. So I'll like I said, I'll hit them up and I'll talk to you and let you know what they say.
I think they'll like the idea if you're promoting their business.
Oh yeah, and I talk about them all the time. I do. I literally, it's like that is the only fucking theater I will go to now. I have to drive like an hour to go to an IMAX or something. It's like I won't do that. I'll just go here. I'll go. I love this. I love that theater. I've been going there since I was a kid. But thanks for coming on, Rook. We'll have you on next Wednesday too, man. It'll be fun.
Yeah, sweet. You got to let me read an article, man. I'll work on a new voice.
Yes. So Rookie, yeah, we'll give you you find something that you want, and we'll add it on next week for that.
Okay.
That'll be worth it. All right. Next up, man, we got Oz. Give him one more shot. Go ahead and promote yourself, brother.
The final remaining first printings of Everlasting Survivors are on Etsy. I believe there are 20, less than 20 of each cover remaining. And when I come back on November the 10th, I hope to have more information on the relaunch.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
And thanks again for having me.
You're welcome. And I'm looking at on Etsy right now. The 2 reviews are on both covers, cover A and cover B, 5 stars. I need the rest of the story. They want more. They're clamoring.
So is your comic already finished?
Oh yeah. So I did a terrible Indiegogo with very little promotion on 2/1/21 because I thought, hey, that sounds really cool. And I had, I don't know, 150 backers, maybe something like that. Just because word didn't get out. By the time that Jeff even hooked me up with this channel, I was in the last few days. Jeff was deep into his second launch of Stealing Solo because his second launch, which did killer business, launched the day after my book left Indiegogo, and in one day he raised more money than I did in 30 days. So yeah, it's long been off Indiegogo, but it's going to come back. There will be a relaunch because as he said, and as I believe, it's a story that can, or that people will enjoy, and that can succeed if people just know it exists.
Yeah, sweet.
Yes. Thank you, man. We appreciate you coming on, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. Like I said, we got Oz coming back on the 10th. Next week, we'll have Rookie, Angus, and Kai MFS. Monday night. All right, here. I'm going to do this now. You got to look at my ugly ass mug for a fucking couple minutes here. At WKRP in Cincinnati. Yeah, I did watch that show as a kid. I fucking loved it. But no, seriously, you guys, tomorrow I will be working on the Batwoman review. It'll probably release Friday. Honestly, because it's that I make sweet love to those videos. Like
We appreciate it.
I wine and dine those bitches, and then I take them right to Pound Town. But no, we'll have that. I'm like, and you better not to rub your hands when you walk away this time. You got a ready surprise, Mr. Never mind. But no, really, I'll have the Batwoman video out Friday for you guys. And I am my sketchbook said that we didn't talk about the Buzz Lightyear trailer. I'm doing a video on that. I don't do trailer reactions because I don't want the copyright claim. I got a fucking copyright claim for my Dune video, I think it was.
You can always do you can already watch it beforehand and then just talk about it and break it down. Just scroll through it a little bit, just show the still images as it is, and talk about what you saw. It's a good way to do it. Still,
that's what I'm going to do. I'll take screenshots and I'll sit there and I'll watch the trailer and I'll take notes, and I might even film myself watching the trailer and then just intertwine that to my review of the trailer, my reaction. So, what's up, another monster? I didn't acknowledge you. I'm sorry, brother. Welcome, another monster. Relax, as another monster says, I'm here now. So yeah, we'll have the Batwoman review. I'm going to do a Buzz Lightyear trailer reaction, which might actually come out Saturday. It's a little bit late, but I just got to have production time. It's Halloween, and I'll probably be teaching school at least one more day this week, and Batwoman takes 10 to 14 hours to produce. So I'll have that because it's almost 11:30 Eastern. I can't watch the fucking show tonight. I'm going right to bed after this.
No, we need to. No, just kidding.
But I will have the video will be out by Friday. That'll be out, and let's see what else we got coming up. We got that. I got to do by next week. Probably I'll have 3 episodes of Chucky in one video. I'll do a review of. I'm gonna go see. Like I said, I'm gonna go see Dune again. I'll have another. I don't know if I'll get another horror review this month. I didn't get the Phantasm series done. I apologize, guys. I've had more teaching gigs, so it's been hard for me to get some of the shit done. And I'm still trying to do the pop culture videos, the news videos. So, but Monday night will be me, Tony, Vinny, Red. Like I said, next Wednesday will be myself, Tony. Oz will be on the week after. I'm a little drunk, so it'll be Angus, Kai, and Rook. And then Oz will be on the week after that. And we'll see who's going to pair up with him. We're not sure yet, but I'll book somebody soon. Maybe Saggy Melons. If y'all want to see Saggy Melons back on, let me know in the chat. Just give me an F in the chat if you want to see Saggy Melons, because I'll hit her up. She'll come. I love to. She's a great guest. But you guys are awesome. Let me acknowledge this chat. Take myself off solo here. Oh yeah, morning show this week. Will have to be postponed because of my schedule with teaching and the Batwoman video. We're not going to do a morning show this week. I'm sorry, folks. Yep, they want Saggy. Okay, so we'll get Saggy on the week when Oz is back on too, because she's fucking awesome too. So Nano Reaper, Keely Chow, My Sketchbook 340, Another Monster, Frankie Nose, Chris Fisk, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Small Time was in the house. Did I see Pale Rider tonight? I can't remember if I saw Pale Rider or not. Who else? Let's see. Rook was in the chat. Tony was in the chat. And that's about as far as it will let me go. JM 2021 was here. That's all I got, folks. That's all I got. I'm ready to fucking put my and if I may recommend an ASMR. Do any of you listen to any ASMR at all?
My cousin tried to do that for a little bit, but that didn't work out so well.
No. Tony knows who I listen to. Let me recommend. And I'm going to screen share this. And I don't know her. I subscribe to her, and she's fucking amazing. Scottish Murmur, Lauren. Wonderful. Like Scottish accent. Yeah, she's a smoke show. But she's not actually just like some crazy bimbo that does ASMR. She's actually what is she? She works in the medical field. She's a PA somewhere. But amazing ASMR. So yeah, check her out. That's my go-to. She's awesome. She's awesome. She is. She's dope. Tina Bojan was in the chat too. Tina, I'm sorry, ma'am. Queen Tina, Zacharot 315. Thank you for commenting, Zacharot, because I couldn't see any of your comments from before. Yeah. Oh, another monster says ASMR sucks. No me gusta. Hey man, I put my headphones on and I listen to that at night after I have a couple glasses of this and take some Ambien. So I sound like a Stepford wife. Let me drink my wine, take my Ambien, and we'll be good.
Just don't tweet after you take Ambien.
Have you ever tried Ambien? Right, never mind. All right, so here we go, ladies.
Never mind.
Ladies and gents, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. We went longer than I said I would. Sounds like that's what she said. But I'm Temple Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. Now, Chris Pratt, or it's a me, it's a Mario. Take him home.